Nnamdi Kanu in a Nigerian court. How can you, get legality, obtain legality through illegality? It's impossible. That's why there are laws, there are international laws guiding countries. Because Nigeria is one of the countries that are benefiting from international laws, laws of sovereignty, an independent country. But the same international law, they committed a crime against the law. Therefore, they should never be allowed to benefit from their crime. Do you understand? They should answer the question being asked by the international bodies, international communities, countries all over the world. Nigeria, explain to us how you brought Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in Nigeria. You know what they had wanted to do as a rogue country with Kenya? What they planned was, if they remove, when they abduct our leader in Kenya, now they thought that they will get hold of his British passports. All these things we are backed by the British intelligence. It's true. We have no direct proof, but we know, because once we hold the committers of the crime responsible, put pressure on them, they will give us a sign that will lead us directly to Britain. Their plan was, once they kidnap our leader in Kenya, they will take his British passport, and Kenya, is a government. They will put our leader's passport, his name, everything, fill the form that our leader went out of Kenya, maybe entered Nigeria. They will do it. They put it into their system. They will feed it into their system and put a physical stamp out in our leader's passport. Now they put, also feed into the Nigerian system that our leader arrived so date. They will just make sure. They don't mind. It's a government. They have resources to do that. They don't mind, making sure that they provide the also feed into the Nigerian system that our leader pass. A shadow boarding pass, that they gave him so seat number in the aircraft. They will show it. By now, you would have been seeing them flooding the social media. This is our leader's passport. And once they did that, within days they will kill our leader. Now maybe Nigerian government will say, we saw his corpse in the street of Lagos. So we don't know anything about. Maybe bandits kill him. So that's it. They say, he was killed in Nigeria, so, nobody, the government should not be held responsible. That is what they planned, but as Chiko Okeabiama may have it. Because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in a divine mission. I'm telling you honestly. It's in a divine mission. They couldn't lay hand on that his passport. Before they could remember, where is the passport? They thought that it will be on his body. Before they could remember anything, even the passport was out of Kenya. It's a mystery to them. The passport has gone out of Kenya direct through Biafra M branch. You understand? And that is the reason why Kenya announced later that, Nigeria betrayed them. Because what they planned is not what happened. Their plan was Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be killed, and they will claim that he was killed in Nigeria, in a street of Lagos, or maybe in Orani, in any border town or semi-border. They will say, he entered illegally into Nigeria. So people saw him and killed him. And bandits, criminals, armed robbers. Before you know, they will parade two people, because that is how they know what to do. And they will confess to Channels Television. Yes, we shot him, because he is abusing Nigeria. Nigeria is our beloved country, and that is why we kill him. And God, as gullible as Nigerians are, they will take it, now wow, and that's it. Little did they know that man they are seeing is not ordinary. Everything backfired. And lo and behold, Nigeria don't even know how to get out of the mess they are in currently. People don't know. It's painful that our leader is captured, is in rendition, currently lavishing in DSS dungeon. But let me tell you, Nigeria is holding a hot potato. Do you know what is a hot potato? Hot yam. If you put your hand in a hot potato, my goodness me, so hot, you burn yourself. Our leader must be released by fire, by force. We don't beg for our rights. Our leader committed no crime. Do you understand? He committed no crime at all. All IPOB is doing is within the ambit of law. Even the Nigerian Constitution is with us. Self-determination. International law is with us. That is the reason why. Have you ever seen any Nigerian courts convict a Biafran, an IPOB family member? In the Nigerian court, I say. No way. Anytime the person is arraigned in the Nigerian court, he or she will be freed. Because the judge knows that what we are doing is legal. Do you understand? He knows. He knows, or she knows. Only that the intimidation of the Fulani Caliphate, people that don't believe on the rule of law. That is why when they kidnap our people, Biafrans, and kill them before reaching, because they don't want to go to the courts. They know that if they go to the courts, they will release us, because what we are doing is guaranteed by the law. Do you understand? Either they kill us secretly, they abduct us and try to hide our people in different barracks, different stations, trying to waste the maximum time. As far as the person has been declared missing, known that it is under the Nigerian Security Forces custody. They could no longer kill the person. Because if they kill the person, they are in problem. The only people they kill is people that immediately they don't know. They abduct you immediately and kill you. Or if they abduct you, they see that no outcry, people didn't know that it is being held, they are being held by the Nigerian Security Forces, they will eliminate the person. That is what we are, the situation we are in now, the time we are in now. That is why today I'm just going to talk on a submission, the topic that says understanding the time we are in. Understanding the time we are in. That is the topic, or it's going to be the topic of my submission today. It's going to be brief, as usual. Therefore, do not be dismayed. Do not be confused. Do not be frustrated. We are on the right track. And everything that is happening to us as a freedom fighting outfit movement is normal. We are not the first. It happens to every freedom fighting movement. You understand? The only thing that is required of us is mental toughness and consistency, which have been hammering here. Our leader was hammering on this mental toughness and consistency. And we continue repeating it. Because many of our people are very weak mentally. Weak, weak as water mentally. That's why any slightest thing they start, I'm confused. I don't know. Because you are weak. That is why you confuse yourself. You got here, you get rubbish. You get Benny, you get another rubbish. Now you start confusing yourself. We must continue in what we are doing. Please. Before I go into the subject of today, I want to just read some news headline, just two. First of all, I want to talk about a beach. This Abakayare rubbish. I went to even where they say Abakayare, the Super Cup. He wants to destroy, he say IPOB out to destroy me, he says Abakayare. I clicked the news, I couldn't see it again. He had been removed. He had been removed. There is something I want, okay, it's there, sorry. I click it again, it's there now. There is something I want our people to understand, please. Let me tell you, the caliphate, they are multifaceted in their way or in their ways. Maybe what I want to say now, some people might argue, but later we shall understand it. Personally, I believe that this shenanigan, this comedy about Abakayare is meant for him to evade being extradited to the USA. You understand? Oh, the traffic drug. Is it today? They know. This man they call Super Cop is a drug trafficker. He's a killer. Even the so-called kidnapper we call, what is his name? Oh, my goodness me. Can somebody send me the name of this kidnapper? So-called. Because many things are coming in. The one from, is it Newell? I read his account, declaration in the Nigerian court. What is the name of this man again? Why is he Hawali Danazin now or Wonka? This so-called famous kidnapper. This man said that he is not a kidnapper, but he was forced into signing that statement in order to save his life. And that thing makes me thinking. Nigeria is a place of darkness. Inside darkness you cannot see. You don't see clearly. You don't see. Unless with light. So anything that comes out there, Evans, thank you, my brother. Evans, thank you. Thank you. Evans. I'm talking about Evans. Yes. Yes. There will. Thank you. So, this Evans, it makes me, when I read what he said, this man, Abakayare and his team, they forced me. Because if I don't agree, if I didn't agree, accept that I'm what I am not, they will just kill me. And I will not be here today speaking. I will be dead and gone. And people will say, oh, that kidnapper has gone. Because these people, they can fabricate anything. They can pay anybody or coerce anybody to come and witness against you. False information. If this is Nigeria, it's a place of darkness. A van said that he was in his presence. They killed, this man shot and killed the 6 innocent Igbo boys. Do you want to sign this thing that you're a kidnapper and you're a big one? If you don't want to sign it now, this is your fate. I kill you right away and nothing will happen. You're a kidnapper. We plan to gun on you and you're a kidnapper. People, we know people that can come. Our people, they will come and say, oh, you kidnapped my daughter. Oh, I was kidnapped by you. This and that. And that's it. That is Nigeria for you. We know that this man is a kidnapper, is a killer. Do you see who Nigeria worships? Who they praise is a killer. You know, it makes you understand the type of country that we are forced to live inside. A country that promotes killers, devils, demons. People, the police, they will kill you extrajudicially. I read an account of one person that wrote that he was starved with his people for nothing. And back here he told him that with his group, they told him, he said many of his people, many of his comrades that he met, they all died. They said these people, this human being is a psychopath. It makes them happy watching people starve to death. He said inside cell where they are or where they were, they drank their own urine. When they said, give us water, they said no. He said, okay, kill us. Instead of us dying slowly with hunger and thirst. He said they loved them. They said, we don't want to kill you immediately. We want to watch you every day you are dying slowly. For you to understand the evil in that country. That country needs to be wiped off. Sometimes I say, God, why is this punishment? People will say, you want to go to hellfire. Please, in another. Nigeria is hell in this planet Earth. Where the wickedness of people, the hatred against Biafrans, against Igbos, it have reached a boiling point that we shouldn't continue being like this, honestly. Every day I'm praying, if that thing that wants to happen in 10 years, why not start today? Every day I'm praying, say, please, can they ignite this fire? So that no problem. Because what they sentence us into slow, painful extinction. The hatred there is more than demonic. I say, why, God, where are the Almajiris? Why don't they stop killing our people as usual in the north? So that this thing will end once and for all. I used to pray that prayer, honestly. Because the hatred, they open their teeth and say, oh, we are Nigerian, but they hate us. It is, you don't even hate Satan like that. It is the hatred the Nazis, Hitler had on the Jews that made him, when you watch some documentaries, you see, how can human being be behaving like this to another human being that have blood, have feeling, have everything he has? They will kill people, load people inside containers or chamber, and now on carbon monoxide, that you don't have oxygen. People, they will lock the place, and people will, lack of oxygen. You breathe, you are breathing, you are alive, but you cannot take any oxygen, and people will be dying. Very painful death. This man, according to many reports coming out, the way he killed Igbo boys, he find pleasure killing Igbo boys. And what baffles me is, you see him making merry with some Igbo people also. There, sometimes he can say, why are we in this mess? You know, we blame politicians. Oh, they are against us. They are killing us. What about our businessmen? What about our so-called millionaires or billionaires of Igbo extraction that they find it, you know, pleasure eating and dining with our killers? There I say there is Nsobode. I'm telling you. Nsobode kwa. That's what I see. Therefore, this man, according to the report I read, he said this man, this boy said, this man is a devil. It's more than devil. You know, somebody that they have killed, they take pleasure in killing. Not only killing you to die, they make sure that you die painful death slowly, and he gives them joy. That is psychopaths. You are paying as you are shouting, as you are shrinking, begging for your dear life, kneeling down, even you cannot walk. Imagine dying of thirst. They will show you a pump that is running off water, but they will lock you. They will be laughing every day. The boy said they beg these people even one drop. He said many of people that you are in the cell died, and if you die, they don't remove you immediately. They wait till the following day, so that you stay with you. What type of evil is this? And you say that Niagara are suicide bombers. Is that what you're telling me? You know, when our leader said something you don't understand, that name IPOB and ready before God and man, both in diaspora, and when they did the asena and recruit ndiga our hanyara himbawa. Before God and man, I the millions. I'm telling you honestly, because we cannot. I know all these things. Sometimes it makes me. I say, now there is no need of living. No need. No need. How can you be living a life less human? The worst part of it is that many of our people, they say they are businessmen making money. They don't see all these people as evil. Because maybe they are making business with him, human trafficking, human organ trafficking. So let me go back to what I was saying. The whole of this episode is comedy. I call it, personally, I don't know what you think, but personally I call it a comedy. IPOB have to destroy me. These people, so that when we IPOB here, you say, hey, now we are destroying this man. You see, Chuko, I saw people commenting, hey, Chuko, I destroy. I laugh. This is what they want to achieve. So that you think that you have, hey, now you have dealt with it. This man, why they are doing this is for him to escape American extradition. Now they would sentence him to life in Nigerian jail. But let me tell you, he is never in jail. He will not be in jail. Never. On a cruise, why? Only that he will just cease to, he will change identity. There are plenty. If you see him now wearing Babariga and anything tomorrow, you will not know him. He will start answering Bello Hassan. If he was from Kano, he will tell you in the ID card he is from Adamawa. And he's cruising his life. And you'll be here clapping. Nah, we IPOB are here dealing with this one. You don't know that there is a grand plan, there is something behind it. Because according to what one of our brothers said, when he called, I think earlier today, if this man, they know the shame and what is waiting him in America. Because once he goes to America, he appears in the American court, now you see Biafrans will now have power. In order to do what? Be bringing even crimes. They can charge him now with crimes against humanity, organ trafficking. People will start coming out to testify. That is why the caliphate is doing everything to protect him. Instead, let them tarnish his image or the image of Nigerian police that they are drug traffickers. They are ready to tarnish the image. Which image do they have? They don't even, anyway, they don't have any image. I mean, the Nigerian police or Nigeria as a country. They are ready to say, oh, you're a drug pusher. I said, yes, they will show it on video. He's carrying drug. Okay. All these are cinema, comedy. In order to deceive people. And now, they will come out in the court, lawyers will be, they know how to organize a comedy. Channels television will cover it. Oh, he was in a court. I saw him. All these things, after sentencing him, he will quietly move away and change his identity and everything. They can even bring another person and pay him. Nigeria don't lack sacrificial lambs. Another Almajiri can stay, and so that anytime maybe international community send through Red Cross to check whether he's in jail, that person will say, yes, I am Abakayari. He will answer Abakayari. They will be supplying the person with anything he wants, and he will not be in normal prison to suffer. These things, the caliphate can do all this. Sometimes they do, the more you look, the less you see. That is why I look at IPOB have they set me up. This is rubbish. They want us to be, it's a digression. Digression. They want you to be laughing, clapping. Oh, my God, I've done it. We are powerful. And they themselves will be laughing you and say, look at them, they are no man, no here. We are Biafrans. We decode things. You understand? This man should never escape that extradition. This is what the caliphate is trying to hide. Because if he goes to American courts, he will bring other heads will fall. And other charges of genocide will come onto him. All these things they don't want. Because from there, he will now give, he will reveal who gave the command for him to come to Imo State. He will now give the command because America might be setting trap, but you don't know. They know other things he's doing. At the black side, they have proof, but you never know. They just use hush puppy. From there now, once he enters American soil, now they will reveal many things. You are into organ trafficking. We have been following you. Your phone, the satellite you are using, the connection you are using is us. We are the provider, so we know. Look at the role you played in organ trafficking from Nigeria to China, from Nigeria to Asia. And it becomes something huge. When he sees that he is helpless, he will be obliged to call names of people, Nigerian politicians, that they are doing this deal with. And Nigeria will sink. That is why they say, instead of this man to extradite him to America, let us say he's a drug dealer. And they do that meeting. They say, yeah, he's okay. No, and you will come out and say, hey, IPOB, now wow, it's you people that are after me. That is why I'm suffering. And we are not children. We are not babies, honestly speaking. We understand the caliphate. We understand them, what they can do. They are trying to prevent this man from being extradited to America. That is why all this rubbish. But make no mistake about it. Any move they make here on Radio Biafra, we open their ass. As Mazi Kechikono had the other day decoded openly the so-called Bubag that you are seeing. We are Biafran, so honestly speaking, please, I want to regulate something at the background before I continue. Please, I will be right back.
DOS says goes. Anybody not following orders from Chike, Dozium, from DOS, you will be removed from IPOB and sanctioned appropriately. You know, before we remove you without knowing where you are. This time around, we will catch you before we remove you. Anything DOS says is what goes. Uzurumike is heading our reconciliation committee. If he calls you on the phone, you must listen to him and do as he says. He is our deputy head of Directorate of State, led by Mazi Johnathan. They are the highest decision-making body in IPOB. If that thing is difficult, they now refer it to me. Do you understand? Anything they ask, if they call you on the phone, you don't return their call or your dealings from head, I would then believe that the zoo has got you over and will be dealt with. We run a discipline movement more than anything. We value discipline more than anything else in the world. In IPOB, that's the only thing we have. That we are able to defeat the zoo and destroy the zoo is hinged on one thing, and that is discipline.
Welcome back. This is Radio Biafra Hausa-Service, coming to you through Radio Biafra London. Excuse me, I neglected something at the background. We must continue. Today is the 18th day of February 2021. So let us continue watching this Abba Kayare episode. What the caliphate is playing at. The comedy they are playing at. We should never be deceived. You understand? We should never be deceived. There is one other thing, one other news headline I want to. Adamawa to block sell transport of cows to Lagos. Let me read it a bit. The Adamawa state government has resolved to block the sale and transport of livestock out of the state to Lagos and other parts of the country. The government said its decision to stop transactions in livestock was aimed at blocking revenue leakages, stressing that the state loses an estimated 8.4 billion to cattle sales. These people, they are funny, honestly. Sometimes you see their reason, their way of reasoning. They thought they are talking to cows. In their mind, that is why they come out, they dish out anything. We know when IPOB ordered the HOD, right from last, October, that the order was given, that as from 6 months, which is going to end in April, we don't have to see any Fulani cows in our land. And the following day, I think some Yoruba, Lagos State governor and some Yoruba governors, they echoed that. They told their people, they always like to be politically correct. They are politicians anyway. They echo that they want Southwest to switch over to chicken instead of cows. That they are losing, up to from 8 to 10 billion naira every day to the purchase of cows. All these things cumulated now in order to save face. Now, Adamawa governor said they will stop selling cows to Lagos and other. That is the South. They will not say this direct. Giving nonsensical reasons. Our leader, right from time during his broadcasts, early, even 2012, 13, 14, 15, he has been advising the Fulani, say, instead of using your cow, pretext of looking food for your cow, why not make even the North the world cow capital and be producing meat and dairy products like milk? Now be exporting it to every part of Nigeria, every part of Africa, every part of the world. And you make more money. He gave them that free advice. But, they don't hear. Let me tell you, Fulani, they are not people that listens to, reason, voice of reason. What they want is when force is what the Fulani, the caliphate, always listens to force. Give them reason, superior argument. You are not talking, it's not them yet that you are talking to. Because Ottoman Danfodio tell them that they need to conquer you. So why are you giving them advice? It is the order that is being given by the HOD of the indigenous people of Biafra that is ricocheting to this. Because they know that the people now, our people eyes have opened. You don't need to, now the order has been given. Any person in Biafra land can carry it out. And they know what will happen. If after that April, they know what will happen. It's not, they will not see how their things will be happening. They will not know how things will be happening. Because we are the people. That is what people fail to understand. Or some people, I should say. That is why it pains me when I hear some people come out on Radio Biafra and say, anything they say, HOD, the leadership, DOS, give order. I said, I wasn't there. Everything, DOS, give order. DOS, give order for you to protect yourself. They should give order. Are you a stone? Is it everything that order must be publicly given? As a living thing, one of the characteristics of primary characteristics, I should say, of any living organism is response to stimuli. That is responding to how your environment is. In a simpler word, or in a simpler, even tree, let me tell you, tree is a living thing. Plant. When you see a plant, it follows, it grows. The leaves will follow anywhere source of light, because that is where it obtains the food. If light now change from east to west, you will see the plant to follow the light. Do you understand? If the root of a plant detects any condition on the ground that is unconducive, it may be because of the pH value of that side, one side of the land, or too acidic or too alkaline or anything, to the test of the roots. It will start running away from that side. You will see it start growing to the other side. That is response to stimuli. Even trees can do it. Plants can do it. Talk less of you, a human being. You want order to come. Okay, from today, from tomorrow, start defending your land. If they want to kill you, please, don't die. Take anything to defend. That is the order of DOS, and you'll be happy to hear it. Is that what you mean? It makes you lesser human being. Every time I see, the headsmen, they're inside our bush, and the people, we are afraid, though. We don't know what is happening. We are calling the Nigerian government to, you are simply stupid because you don't know the time. That is why the topic of my submission today says, understanding the time we are in. Many don't understand. Do you understand me? I will go into that just in a jiffy. But let me finish up. What this man is saying, the governor of Adamawa? Adamawa State, yes. Now he's trying to make it that, you force the caliphate to do the right thing. Or at least to live here alone. Because without cow, we survive. Without their cow, yes, our own cow, people will, at the beginning, it will be costly. But you can stay without meat for years. Do you understand? You can stay without meat all the years of your life. We have other, as you know, what I notice with the Igbo people is this. If there is no force or no problem pushing them, if they are not pushed to the wall, they cannot react. They will continue doing the same thing. When there is scarcity of meat, because the Fulani cow came and made everybody, pursue or stop breeding our local Efi Igbo. in our own dialect. Everybody now, they okay, I can buy. Don't worry, we can buy. We can buy. This buy. Oh God. When you go to Nkwobi joint and it becomes scarce, people will cash in on it. Because it's a way of making money also. People will start breeding our local cows and be selling it. Before you know, after some time, months or years, it will full everywhere. That is how the world is. That is how our people behaves. Do you understand? Look at during the war, the story. Biafra as a whole, from Ekote Ekpenu, Goja to Enugu, the whole four corners of Biafra land, there were less than 300 rifles. It's not now that even you can do like this and even manufacture gun. Yes, we have our people manufacture, but readily available rifle, less than 300 for a whole country that is faced with war. That was the reason. Go on, know this. And he said, I will crush this with just police action to go and kill, just crush them under 2 weeks. He didn't understand the surprises that is coming. Because when you push Biafrans to the war, that is the time they react, they surprise you. You don't know. Do you understand? Because go on trick Ojukwu, I can say it's not tricking because there is nothing he can do. He said if you want the rest of Igbo military officers, military officers in the north, not to be slaughtered. Now leave the northern soldiers in Biafra land to come back, relocate to the north and to Dodan Barracks in Lagos. And not only that, they must come with each with his rifle. And all of them virtually cleaned up the rifles we have that time in 1967 in Biafra land. Because if you don't do it, it's a negotiation. They will slaughter the remaining military officers, and there are plenty of Biafran origin in the north and the west. So you could have to agree. And they went with all the rifles in Biafra land. Now go on, laugh and say, these people, how can you people say, for you boys scouts, do you have boy scouts? Nothing. I beg. And they came before you know it. Biafrans were pushed to the wall, and our people fought like wounded lion. I used to hear our veteran, Mazi Peter, saying that during their training, he never handled any rifle. They trained with woods that were shaped like gun. They only see the gun of their commander, their trainer. Don't you see that it's a miracle? Don't you see that? Don't you see that? A whole country having less than 300 rifles. All of a sudden, people enter into war front with catapults and came out with brand new rifles, brownies, machine guns. What do you call it? That was 1967. Oh. Now talk less of now. Talk less of now. That we are everywhere. That we are into every facet of life we Biafrans are into. Oh, talk less of now that you know one thing or the other to mix, and even things will start happening. And Nigeria think that they will intimidate us into silence. I don't know why Britain is giving them that bad advice. Continue killing them. Deal with them. They will surrender. I don't know where where British government, where they saw who give them this who give them this vision that they will intimidate us and continue kill until we surrender and stop. Come on. They are living in cloud cooker land. This man, governor of Adamawa State, when he was, I don't want to continue reading, but I have read the whole thing. He said, because of the tax that are being paid when you are transporting down, and you see all these dealers transporting, most of them will be Biafrans, Igbos in particular. Do you know that these cows, let me tell you, it is one of the criteria. If all these, Biafra governors and senators and politicians, if they will tell you their secrets, the truth, in secret, they will tell you that for them to grow politically, when you see them you see Okorocha going to see us, Joseph Carlo, see all of them going to bow down to Sadwana of Sokoto. One of the criteria they gave to them is invest in cow business. You must buy at least maybe 10,000 heads of cows. All these governors in Biafra, I'm telling you honestly, if any of them will tell you, just confide to you this dark secret, you know that what I'm saying is true. You must buy at least so amount of cows. And you employ Fulanis as their headsmen. So that is why, Ojozo Carlo, sorry, not Carlo, I'm not here. He said that cow business is so lucrative that he became the first person to bring headsmen into Logba. He made it as a boast. He spoke. People don't understand what these people are being imposed on. What we suffer through always from this same Fulani, people don't understand. It is highly pathetic, honestly. So that you know that all these cows, or most of these cows roaming, being used in destroying our farms, raping our women, most of them are owned by our so-called Igbo or Biafran politicians. I'm telling you honestly, it is a fact. Because they know that when these people own these cows, now even if they are destroying our farms, they will not talk because it is their business. And that is true. I want to play it because I was looking for it and I've seen it. Where Odiozo Carlos said it. Please, let me see whether it is here. Let me see.
Okay, it's not an issue for anybody to be discussing. In 2001, I did a Ruka in Abia.
Listen.
Yes, it's true. The long matter, I built, the whole cows were being sold in Umuahia and Aba. In 2001, when I became governor, I called the Hausa community and they called me. I said, Umuahia, Aba, we need to decongest because it's not a city. Where you have ShopRite in Umuahia today, it used to be cow settlement. If anybody knows that. The same thing with Aba. But I had an honest meeting with them. I said, I'm going to be providing you land. I'm going to be providing you water, electricity, everything. But this is where we are going to do. I collected 5 coastal buses. I said, bring your leaders. I'll join with some of your executives. We will go and see this land. If it's agreeable by all of us, call the communities. We had meetings. That the communities say yes. Allow them to come. Black Panther. And that is the biggest cow market in eastern, both south and southeast of Nigeria. It's the biggest cow market today. So, it's attitude of people to issue. Federal government should always do a further consultation when they want to do something. But if they have just told them, some of us are the largest sellers of cows.
Are you hearing?
I started selling cows as far back as when I was in the university.
Are you hearing Audio Zakano? Do you hear him? Said it in the public. So that when we talk here, you think that we are just exaggerating or we are talking trash. This is coming out from the mouth of Ojo Zokalo in a television station. That he started selling cows when he was in the university. That was when he was recruited by the caliphate. After all, Ojo Zokalo is fathered by, some people say Babangida, some people, and there is no smoke without fire. I'm telling you honestly. Many of these people, like Okorocha, many of these politicians are people that have been imposed on us. We didn't know. You know why we know about Ike Nwachukwu? That his mother is a Fulani woman from Katsina State, Omasanda, because he directly fought against us. So there was a research made on him. He directly was against Biafra directly. Because his father is an Igbo man, yes, from Abia. And his father is an Igbo man. His mother married a Fulani woman from Katsina State. They didn't hide it. And his Fulani name is Omar Sanda. Omar Sanda. That's why they call him Ike Omar Sanda Nwachukwu. Because he fought against us openly. But all these politicians that are now shielded, before the advent of IPOB, we didn't know. We didn't care to make researches to dig. But let me tell you, many of all these politicians are either mothered or fathered by the Fulani. It is a known fact. It is reality. Something that our leader has been crying and shouting since all these years. It's true. If not for IPOB, if not for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, do you see how Ojo Zokalo instituted Fulani headsmen in our land, in Lokba, and he is bragging about it. But he cannot come out now to brag because he knows that our eyes are open. But that time when we are sheepishly following, no, Ojo Zokalo, if he say it, we clap. People clap for him. Now wow. So you started selling cows when you were a student. Do you see what we are saying? God Almighty. Please stop calling these people the House of Fulani. Because there is nothing like House of Fulani. This man in Adamawa, when he talk about tax, imagine these people, if you look at it in another way. Imagine these people, they always blackmail. The other time it was tomato and onions. They said they will stop sending tomato and onions to the south, as if they are dashing us. Just use your tongue to count your teeth. Imagine our crude oil, the crude oil we have in our backyards, in Imo, in the whole Biafra land. Imagine it is in their land. People were saying, let us bomb this and that, the oil, this and that. And the IPOB is not going in that direction. Because that is where some people, like the creek, is waiting. We want to show him that without oil, it is not, we don't care for the oil. Do you understand? We don't care. Without that bombing that, Biafra will inflict a very devastating blow to Nigeria. And it's a strategic, little by little. The leadership of IPOB is come little by little. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said something, that Nigeria will be swallowing them alive. They will be there watching, but there is nothing they could do about it. Little by little. And decapitating them. When you are removing the feather of a bird, one after the other. You might not know that after you remove all these things, you will not be able to fly again. That is what the leadership of IPOB is doing. That is why we IPOB family members should understand the strategy. This is a modern warfare. It is not only rolling more tanks and everything. No. Didn't they bomb us? Are they not almost tired of bombing us? Did they stop us? They bomb. But I check what he buy. Do you understand? It's not everything we speak on air. Because some people that used to call to make these useless comments, I call it useless comments. Yeah, we are doing nothing, only talking. Very useless comments. Or they want us to come anything, we come out on the air. I say it so that our enemies will know, and they'll use it to fight us. No, the leadership of this struggle will never succumb, because Mazi Indian is. Some people will come and make loose comments. No, we are talking. We need action. Action. Onye na-asị gị we need action. Ọ nọkwa na the zoo. Okwewo had to call you want to die for Biafra. Go to Abuja for our leaders. This thing. He will not go. He will give you 1,000 excuses. You don't have money there, but you want to die. Why not even sell your shoe to travel to Abuja so that when you are talking, people will okay. No, now make we can I have all these things? I beg. Stop calling these people Hausa Fulani, please. There is nothing like Hausa Fulani. What we have are the Hausa and the Fulani as different people, different ethnicities, different tribes. The history of the coming of the Fulani or the presence of the Fulani in Hausa land started only during the time of Ottoman Danfodio. Though he was born in Hausa land, his parents were tenants of there until he come up as a Islamic teacher, and he was recommended and invited by the then Hausa king Yunfa, and he came there to start preaching hatred against the king. They are the king and the rulers of Hausa land. You people, they are not real Muslims. They are corrupt. And the foolish people in Hausa land, they turned against their people and killed themselves for Ottoman Danfodio. They have not recovered in that fatal error till today. But we are encouraging them to rise up and strike a blow to the Fulani Caliphate, to retake their land and rename Sokoto Gobir as it was. Do you understand? Parts of Europe suffered this. The Arabs conquered Europe in 8th century till 15th century. They were occupying parts of Europe, the Iberian Peninsula. After about 8 centuries, the Europeans fought back. Listen, Hausas, you are never defeated until you accept it. The Fulani, they might compromise your blood lineage, marrying your women, because that is what they do. Do you know, even the colonial masters in our land, the British, the French, the Europeans, they started impregnating many of our women, because they know that these people that they are burning, they are not impregnating them out of love or anything. No. They rape them and get them impregnated and take care of the children. After they send the children to go and study in England, in America, anywhere, so that they will see they work on their brain, so that they see themselves as superior when they come back to deal with their so-called brothers or half-brothers, the blacks. That is one thing, another weapon that was being used by the colonial masters. And it worked. Because they know that they can manipulate the Africans anyhow. Ajay Crowther did it. He came out of annoyance. He started converting Nigerians, Yoruba people, Igbos, into Christianity because of what they did to him. I will not too much blame him. Do you know that the blacks in America that was returned at the early time, I think 18th century, the first wave of when transatlantic slavery was banned, many of them craved to go back to Africa, their motherland, and they were put into ship and brought back to Freetown in Sierra Leone. That's why it's called Freetown. And to Liberia. Do you know one funny thing? When these black Americans landed in their, let's say, their ancestors' home, now, instead of, these were people that suffered direct slavery, that were tortured, and they saw white people kill them unjustly as slaves. And they were running away from that. Let me listen attentively. What I want to bring out. For you to see why. One of the reasons why Grace, you see Grace, Amara, run away from Africa. Only the restoration of Biafra will bring it back. I'm telling you honestly. Mostly in West Africa. These people, these black Americans that we saw electricity that time, saw many things, and knew the horribleness of slavery, torturing, killing people unjustly, dealing with people unjustly. When they came back, when they were sent back voluntarily to Freetown and Liberia, do you know what happened? They started colonizing and torturing the indigenous people they see there, inflicting or maintaining superiority. The same thing they ran away from America. Oh, sometimes if you study history, you went on Magane always. I'm telling you honestly. That is why Grace ran away from them. Look at Liberia. A country that virtually you can say never colonized. But where are they? You go there, it's a slum. Complete slum. What of Sierra Leone? They will tell you one of the poorest countries of the world. Liberia, I think the so-called the first independent, country in Africa. Liberia, you are seeing. Sierra Leone is hosting the first university in Africa. It's known as Forabe University, for your information. I think it started in early 19th century. That is 18 something. Forabe University is still there. But where are they? Because they lack grace. Because these are the people, when they came back from the United States, where they ran away voluntarily. They were helped to land. Instead of trying to develop, they now started inflicting or putting themselves as superior. These people are animals. They are own black brothers. And you are telling me that black people need grace? Is that what you're telling me? Sometimes when you read all these things, I become even mad. Why I'm even an African? Why I'm even black? These people, had it been they started, no matter educating people, going back to the indigenous culture and using their experience outside in order to educate the indigenous people, not to lord it over them. Why was Samuel Doe killed? Because they came now, I think they were the Creole tribe. These are people direct from Black America. They started imposing, killing the indigenous people of Liberia. That they are lower animals, lower human beings. Something they ran away from in America. And you tell me that there will be grace? Let me tell you, the only savior of Africa is what we preach here. If you don't want it, you don't need to go to Manfe, click your button and off, and go and continue your stupid foolishness. And continue crying for electricity. Something that is no. We are in this world that they cry for electricity. Only in the zoo. So these are some of the reasons why Africans are suffering. They are horrible to Africans. Africans are horrible to Africans. We are trying to change this modus operandi, this lifestyle. I don't know. Normally, Liberia, Sierra Leone, they're supposed to be even developed countries as per the time they started. But what matters to the black people that came from America is to revenge. To revenge on why their ancestors sold their ancestors back to America. Now they come and start it because they can speak English. These people cannot speak. Now they look down on them and they started inflicting the torture and the killing that they ran away from. And you're telling me that all is well? Is that what you're telling me? Come on. We must embrace the light. Honestly, in our hearts. Of course, apart from that, we are going nowhere. That is why IPOB is the savior of the whole black people. Here we say it as it is. When you hear Liberia, Freetown, these are countries that are supposed to be number one in Africa. But look at them. Go to Google and Google their places in the world. Maybe people are hearing my voice from Liberia and Sierra Leone. I don't care. We are Biafrans, so we say the truth. Go and check yourselves. When they came to Liberia, they started, we are Americans. Now they start claiming Americans they run away from. We Americans, these people are primitive Neanderthals. So any person that they kill him, say you're a slave. Maltreating them, the same maltreatment they run away from. It's very horrible. I will now go straight. It's going to be very, very quick because very fast. Because I've taken a time. Understanding the time we are in. That is the topic of my submission today, please. Understanding the time we are in. Because many people don't understand the time. You can know the time, but you don't understand it. Do you understand me? You know, here we speak, sometimes we speak as if it's imparable. But when you check inside, you will see, you will understand the wisdom in it. Time is very important to our daily lives. But knowing and understanding the time are two different things. Listen attentively. You know, when you look at the time, you know it. You know how to calculate time. You know how to count. What is the time? Oh, 1 o'clock. You know it. You see the seconds are turning. Seconds turns into hours, and hours turns into days, months, and years. With the knowledge of time, we understand seasons. And with this knowledge, we know what to do at the right time. That is knowing, understanding the time. When you understand the time, you use it, you make good use of it. You can know the time, but without understanding it. What's the time? You say it's 1 o'clock. Because you understand the time you are in. What 1 o'clock means for you. Maybe you are working 1 o'clock, 1 p.m. is your break time for you to go and take lunch. You rush. Because you understand the time. If you don't understand the time, you will know the time, but once, it's 1 o'clock, you keep quiet. Before you know lunch time is finished. Break time is over. 2 o'clock or 2:30, you go back. You will not know. You will not understand. But you know the time. Do you understand me? In this struggle, we should understand the time we are in. This is a very trial time, but very important time. This is a trial but very important time. This is the time when the enemies of Biafra, both within and without, are at total war to destroy us. It is a time when the sleeper cells inside IPOB are activated to do the work why they are there in the first place. It is a time when we should neither slumber nor sleep with our 2 eyes closed. Because why do you think that there is total war on the leadership of IPOB? You know, Nigerian governments, the caliphate, they believe that once they got our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, now IPOB will never sustain the fire that we follow. And that is a mistake they made. Do you understand? If you don't understand the time, you might know the time we are in. No, our leader is not there, it's inside the enemy dungeon. But you might not understand the time we are in. It is a perilous time where the enemy unleash everything. I say everything. They activated both their sleeper cells, because there are people, the sleeper cells, a sleeper. You understand what sleeper cells are? I know so please. Kaina water. Sleeper cells are people clandestinely inside maybe one place. Nature order. Just like the Fulani that come with the pretext in our land of being painters, of being nail cutters, of being shoe shiners. It is not, they are sleeper cells in Biafra land. Today you have seen many of them activated, and they started causing mayhem. Many of them are highly trained military officers. Even when we are small, I used to ask this question to my parents. I said, these Hausa people every time, penta. I said, they will be going inside bush where no person is living. I said, so these people, are they going to paint the bush? Just some certain question. I said the time I was small. I started listening. Penta your drone, penta your shoe, penta your pant, penta your this and that. And you see where these people are coming. Sometimes they are 2 or 3. They will be going into the bush, every village, bush paths, going nowhere, only into our farm. I said, are these people going to paint our bush? Normally, they're supposed to stick to cities or to houses, but you see them entering even bushes, bush paths. These are spies. And sleeper cells are people that are being sponsored to be in IPOB, shouting Biafra. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, hey, Hamadike, come to take photo. Hamadike, they will come and embrace, and you think that, but you don't know that they are here for a reason. These are the sleeper cells. Today we are seeing them. That is why you see the attacks coming from everywhere. People will release voice WhatsApp message for nowhere, for nothing. Hey, Mazi Nnamdi is earning 2,000 euro. This and that. How? Why are they unleashing this? If you understand the time we are in, you will know the reason. Because they know that their time is short. They need to deliver. Their contract is to make sure to destroy IPOB from within. As they are holding our leader using delay tactics. Now they are doing their job. You see the disciples of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, so to say, as they profess. Now, little by little, they are coming out and bringing who they are. The other day, they tell you, no, we are not going to take any order from any person in DSS custody. Do you understand the code? Because all they want to do is to make our leader irrelevant or seem irrelevant. If you give order, no person will take it. No more IPOB. This one, I'm his disciple. We are this DOE, Directorate of Emir. I have everything. Now, once they are giving their masters, those that contracted them, the caliphate, they are giving them the signal, doing the work they were here for. In the first place, they are sleeper cells. Do you understand? So that there will be confusion everywhere. People will start saying Biafrans in Biafra land. That's saying, everything is confused, And if it's like this, I beg, I better stop. People that are donating money, we say, now we don't know where to donate again. Now we stop. They withhold their money. And as they withhold their money, they stifle IPOB. Of fun. Do you see why they are attacking from east, west, north, south? Oh, Mazi Nnamdi is being paid. In this hallowed platform, I asked Mazi Nnamdi openly. The question I know. I didn't ask it for myself. are you being paid by IPOB? He laughed and said, no. He said he's Putin, of which I know. But mischief makers are turning everything. Why are they doing it? In order to make sure they destroy the leadership of the struggle. If they destroy it, the structure of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu now is a signal to the caliphate that paid them in the first place to be in our midst, as if, oh, we are IPLD one family. Somebody took Gregor Mazi Nnamdi Kanu shoe. Oh, is the work of a sleeper cell. Please, understanding the time we are in, that is the topic of my submission. We are in a perilous time. The time that all of us, every genuine hardcore family member of IPOB should be at alert. Me, I love what somebody said in, I think, is it today or yesterday? Cause when I was listening to Radio Biafra, he said, any person that doesn't talk on Radio Biafra, this is not the time you start asking, calling, hey, what of this person? Why am I no more hearing his voice? See, I don't ask again. Even me, before I used to call to because you might call and start hearing something that you will even make you if you have gone to kill the person. So I don't call again. Everybody, only want to brook his own cross. What I know, the genuine ones will remain. We are here. One of our brothers, Mazi Nnamdi, also he said, "No, go back. I tapara. Oh, I was the aqua or glue." Now I walk one from it. That day I laughed. I see one our Brazilian continental, South American continental rep, very formidable man. Oh, see now go back. I go here. Na IPOB. I go almost here glue. Even agent into I close the idea until our death. Where are we going? And I say yes. Watching a cable. So, what am I saying? Understanding the time we are in. There are many things happening. The politicians, they unleash from every corner to destroy IPOB. I was listening earlier during the time of our Mazi Alozie, and one of our brothers from South Africa, he made an eloquent and he put it succinctly. Honestly speaking, what is happening? They want to make our leader irrelevant. What we are experiencing. Because it didn't start today. He gave an example on South Africa, which is correct 100%. During the time of the ANC, when they were fighting, even I used that immediately. I started, under inspiration, I put it on my timeline. Jonas Raphael, go there and read it. And he said, when Mandela was arrested, he was put isolated in a jail in Robben Island under isolation, solitary confinement. Do you know what it means to be in a solitary confinement? Maybe some of us must have been in one jail or the other. Maybe solitary confinement for 24 hours or 48 hours. Do you know what it means? You don't come out in a cell. You don't, even if you come out for maybe 1 hour or anything, you don't see any person to talk to. Only you. This person in a solitary confinement, we are nobody. Only once in a while. This thing happens it happened in the 60s, 70s, 80s. Until he was released, 1990 or 94. If I'm not mistaken. Now, what the white apartheid government is trying to do, or was trying to do, to isolate the leader from the movement so that there will be confusion. Do you understand? That time there was nothing like a mobile phone. There was not only Okuano or written here, there's something paper written code. Hide it. Maybe one message can reach maybe how many months to come out. And the people were still solid. ANC was still solid. They even created is it Nkata Freedom Fighters in order to counter ANC, to be fighting ANC. But the people remained formidable for 27 good years without directly communicating to, Mazi Mandela, Nelson Mandela, Madiba. If I am the South African government now, do you know what I will do? I'll be vetting Biafrans entering into South Africa. Are you an IPOB member? Show me your proof before you enter. Before God and man, because these people suffered. If you are not a member, following what IPOB is doing, they deport you. Without electricity, as you're supposed to be in Neanderthal, which you have been turned into. Or you got grow past my neighbor, as usual. Carbon monoxide in the boogie. Slowly. Now, the so-called men of dogs will tell you that is when you start suffering pulmonary problems, you go to your sheepishly or a native doctor. I say, no, you are one of your uncles in a village, and sheepishly you will die. Do you understand? Because these people, ANC, they suffered. They black South Africans. Not all of them. Those that were engaged in the struggle, about 33% of them. Do you understand? Because it wasn't all of them. No matter that now everybody was claiming, is claiming in South Africa. Oh, yeah, South Africa. We are, how do they call it? Is it Ubuntu? I don't know. Not all of them. Some of them, even their parents, even sabotage this. Because that time, even South African police force, more than 60% of South African police force during apartheid we are made up of blacks. Let us call a spade a spade. Things didn't start today. Africans didn't start stupidity today. They were killing those that are fighting for their own freedom as blacks. If you meet them that time, we know we are doing our job, we have to be paid. We are earning our salary now. It is we continue. This man Mandela ANC remained intact. Winnie Mandela will go and smuggle out message with some worders that were there, that we are secretly sympathetic to the cause of ANC. They will bring out message once in a while. Only see menka. Now they will give it to the officials, the leadership of ANC, and they will be carrying it out until they saw that the white South Africans saw that, look, there is no way. What they wanted to do, they couldn't achieve it. They wanted to make Mandela irrelevant. And once it's irrelevant, now somebody will carry on power. I can do what Mandela was doing, so we cannot this and that. Now they will see that there is confusion in the camp. They will sentence Mandela to death and hang him. And the others will say, after all, we can do it. Don't worry, we gotta move on. Now what you'll be seeing in ANC is a power tussle. This person will carry his own group. Both those sleeper cells, those that the government sponsored into ANC, they will try to cause more confusion. As they do it, they have killed the movement. That is what they want to do in IPOB. We know that. That is exactly what they want to do. That is why they sponsor. Right? We didn't know that we have very big sleeper cells in IPOB. Another wave is coming, no? Only we are waiting for them to make moves, and some of them have started making moves. That is why you hear a voice, WhatsApp voice. WhatsApp voice. Oh, Mazi Chike Doziem is earning 2,000 euros. So that to hold you hostage mentally. There'll be confusion. You say, oh boy, our people, once we hear money, hey, nah. So the whole time on 5 years on an IPO bill, maybe $20 or 20 euro. That is how our people are programmed, wired. Now these are the sleeper cells. Little by little, they'll tell you preach. First of all, they started preaching Biafra, analyzing things, how Nigeria should fall, this and that. You didn't know that there is where they are heading to. Today, many of you must have known. Unless you are undeliverable, unless you are destined to destruction, that is why you can never decipher the time we are in. But once you are real Machineke, you should understand the time we are in. Because those their sleeper cells are coming little by little. Little by little. Some of them say, if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu come, don't worry. Even if he come out, if he side the DOS, we will do this to him and block here and do this and that. Little by little they are coming. Before they say, oh, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is our leader. Oh, release him. Have you seen them go out to protest? The protest that is going on around the world. Have you seen them go out to protest? And then people with low mentality. Have you seen them? People that was only on sentiments. Adrenaline, just like a dog. I say I have a dog. I know the character of a dog. If you go out and come in, if he see you, the sentiment will, because he thinks aloud. The sentiment is acting the sentiment. He will run, go here, jump here. Before you know it, piece small. He jump here. You tell him go down. Hey, until that adrenaline will come down. Hey. That is how some of our people behave. They hear somebody, oh, Biafra, we are going to restore Biafra, Nigeria, the Zoom must fall. He's doing something even. Before you know it, deviating little by little. We know their system. They'll be calling, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is our leader. Don't worry. Deviating little by. Today, now they declared, we should not listen to any command from somebody in DSS custody. Because they believe that they have gotten your attention very well. So they can deviate. Another time they will release the first bomb on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu direct. After all, he is proud. Why is he talking only? Is it only him? We know we can fight. You see the people, one of them that was calling on Radio Biafra, boasting that he fought in South Africa. He slept in the bush with Butelezi. He did this and that in Zimbabwe. He shook hands with Robert Mugabe in the Rhodesia. Do you see them? Little time now, they will start unleash. After all, what is Nnamdi Kanu self? After all, we can. Do you know we have fought for freedom fighting? They start unleashing. Now they have told you, they have given you little thing. We should not listen to somebody in DSS dungeon. That is little to, in order to see the reaction of people, of those gullibles. If they see that, yes, people with those gullibles and those treacherous that are applauding for them, those agents. Well, yes, it's true. It's true. Now they will come out openly, little again. They will come out. Before you know, they start castigating. Little by, little castigation of Nnamdi Kanu modus operandi. We know how to do it more better. After all, we are outside. Somebody inside cannot see. But Nelson Mandela commanded ANC from jail for 27 years. Do you understand? What they wanted to do to ANC is what the caliphate is trying to do, IPOB. So that when they remove divided loyalty to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in IPOB. Now they will do away with him. When they do away with him, people will not be concentrated. There will be power tussles everywhere. Maybe this person will, I don't want to call them, please, we on air. This person will take some group will follow him. Before you know, IPOB will be divided into 20. And the Fulani Caliphate will say, yes. Yes. But do you know our weapon? Our weapon is consistency, mental toughness. Do you know my happiness? We are volunteers. It is very hard to defeat a volunteer army. We are being trained to do something make sacrifices for our people, for our collective interest without counting money, for goodness sake. That is our power. Any person that when they call you, say, oh boy, you are a broadcaster on Facebook. You are doing very well, but this 2,000 euro is for you. Send me. Maybe you see somebody that is not born for this job. He will turn and say, oh, anyway, now struggle. He will receive that money. Oh, tomorrow they will direct him or her how to start broadcasting. You need okay, don't worry. What is your problem? Privately, they will ask the person. No, I have to pay my bills. Otherwise, if I pay my bills and, sit down without thinking about bills and make broadcasts, I will bring the best. They'll say, okay, don't worry. Don't worry, we'll be sending you 3,000 euro every month, okay? Just don't worry, you're doing a nice job. It's finished. We are trained to pay your bills and do this job you are doing without receiving anything. Instead, we also pay, put inside the struggle. When we say it, people that their mind is only money. Without money, they cannot do anything. They think that we are lying or we are exaggerating. No, it is true. That is volunteer. It's our passion, for goodness sake. If you cannot do it, you get out of IPOB. That's the truth about it. This is our lives. If you have not taken the restoration of Biafra as your life, you have not started. It's our lives and our ideology. I want to play some clips, please, quickly, before I open the lines. There is this clip of Dave Omahe that I want you to hear, please. He made it, I think, last year. You can also be listening to us, please. We are on Radio Biafra Hausa-Service. This is our own platform. Radio Biafra Hausa-Service on Facebook. You go there, you will be listening to me live. Do you understand? Listen. Remember the topic of my submission, understanding the time we are in. Many things are happening in this time. We need not to only know the time, we need to understand it so that we will be able to pass through it unharmed and retaining our mental toughness and consistency. Listen to Dave Umai, please.
So it's time for us to have. We know these people that in houses, that in forests, give us information. I said to you, security consultant, they have to provide a secure number where we are not able to give information. You can block your number and give information there. And every information we need to arrest a any killer, we have a reward, cash reward, and secret reward of not less than 2 million. No one is going to do your identity. Don't stay let us pray in that time that we choose to accept this amnesty. I'm told you that when you go out to the way to place your altar, talking about the way we want it. Security people imported from outside to help us.
And these people, he said that are murdered, they were murdered by him, by the politicians. Have you forgotten during the time of Abacha? Have you forgotten? You know, our people, we have short memory. But once you are baptized into IPOB, with the grace of Chukwu Okeabiama under Biafra, your short memory will disappear. It was a general disease to all of us. During the time of Abacha, there is something we learned. They were bombing, killing people openly. Bomb will explode in Ikeja. This and that. People will be killed. Now, immediately, the government spokesperson will come out and cry more than they believed in the television. Oh, we saw what happened. The innocent people that are killed. Please, any person that will give us information to the whereabouts of these killers, we'll give him 100 million naira. And then we go and laugh. But they are the perpetrators. Is it not during the time of after Abacha, when Hamza Mustafa was arrested, that he made all this confession, that the intelligence service Nigeria is Abacha. The Nigerian government was doing all those things. Because they know they give out any money, because they know that you are not going to find them. Because they are the people doing it. This is what this man is doing. They will go and commit atrocities, send their people agents to kill, as they killed Gulak in Imo State. Immediately they shot and killed is it 7 Biafran boys, Igbo boys, you know. Under 1 hour they say is IPOB, but we have gunned them down. They mask all they commit atrocities. Now they blame it on IPOB in order to get reactions of people against public opinion, against IPOB, against ESN. This is what they are doing. It's an old game, we know. Do you know that the start of, let me tell you, the start how Second World War was started? Hitler. I think I've said it here before. Please, somebody that is calling me, I don't know. I have warned this person, stop calling me when I'm on plain service to the people, please. Stop calling me. Hitler prepared, because there is no way, no provocation. He prepared, he wanted to invade Poland. He prepared prisoners, Polish prisoners in German border with Poland. He gave them, wear them uniform, Polish uniforms, and send them. You know, governments have resources to do anything. They send them to go and invade a radio center across the border in Germany. Just go destroy it, shoot. They give them gun, but they gunned all of them down and videoed them. Hitler now made a statement with the video of these are Polish soldiers that invaded Germany. Now is a declaration of war. Now he gave the Germans, the Nazis, the excuse they needed in order to invade Poland. That is what these people are doing. These people, they thought that we are miscreants, they call us, and we are happy to answer miscreants. After all, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the chief miscreant. We are just small ones. They thought that we are fools. We don't know history. We don't study history. We don't know all these things. Because they believe that as a Nigerian, you're a fool. You are stupid. So anything they can do, once they do it, they show on channel television, you believe them. Government version. Our leader asked this question. So, do you know the effect of fluoride? Go and make your researches also on your brains about accepting government version. Now, this man, they will send their killers, they will go and kill, and they start blaming it on IPOB. They are the unknown gunmen. Now flush them out. I will give people 2 million if you give it to have an excuse in order to justify the atrocities they are committing. This is how they are. This is the time we are in. You should understand it.
We can't continue with this. People have been asking us to intervene on the case of our brother Nnamdi Kanu. Yes, the governor has been intervening. But we don't have the power to this.
Oh, yeah.
But I want people should make it.
You don't have power to release him, but they have power to send their plan, to plan and finance the extraordinary rendition of our leader. But they don't have power to release him, right? Continue listening.
It's easy for us. When I started with agitation, now we know those agitations. Apart from agitating for Biafra, we will not lose our voice, scatter all over the country. Let's not agitation for marginalization. If you trust or analyze, allow them, they will make way for them to go to the center and they negotiate.
Do you see the hypocrisy of these people? This man was saying they don't understand why we are agitated. But our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, had a meeting or had series of meetings with them in 2017. 101, not a through telephone, or face to face with the governors in Biafra land. And he outlined to them that if you want me to tune down what I'm doing, look at, build, let them go Abuja and get something for me. At least basics. Look at, we don't have any airports. Enugu airports. Iguacha airports. We don't have seaports in our land. Now, at least, for a start with this. Not we will promise we will do second Niger bridge. No. Let us be doing it and we'll be seeing it. Now you see, we will tune down at least. But when they see, he gave them the list. And all they did was to conspire to kill him, to get him out of the scene. Because they know that this man is opening the eyes of our people. Do you understand? Because they know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a very big obstacle to what they are doing, the atrocities they have been committing. When they give East-West Road, Enugu Port Harcourt Road, as you might call it, Enugu Iguacha Road, they gave the contract. Ekweremadu pocketed it with all of them. They give they want this to continue, and they'll be coming out to tell you how they love you. Allow Ohaneze. Look at Ohaneze India game allow. We have been since 1976. Ohaneze have been allowed without any interruption to negotiate, to stand for us with all these politicians. What have they gotten? Nothing. Instead, we continue drowning more and more. Today, they are saying that our traditional dress or traditional dressing is virtually not allowed. Have you seen that? This is the one of the negotiations of Ohaneze and the governors. And you didn't hear no outcry, no condemnation from all these political elites. No general condemnation, because they see it as a problem of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He's agitating for Biafra. Do you see how they reason? Do you see how they reason? This man didn't come out to speak when the Fulani headsmen were on the rampage. Every time on this hallowed platform, people call, oh, so village. 5 people were killed though by Fulani headsmen. We got their corpses in the bush. Here I read in so-called Delta State, Fulani headsmen, I think whether 2 years ago, 2020, they were in control of a bush in a village to the extent that they will come out, carry their heads, kill people and take their corpses, inside into the bush. They will call Nigerian police and military. just to go and remove the corpses. Now, Nigerian police, Nigerian military, we throw their gun and raise the white flag. Start begging the Fulani headsmen in the bush that, look, sorry, we want to just collect the corpses of these villagers. Allow us. That was how bad it is. Have you forgotten? People without memory. Have you forgotten? I read that news here. I read it. Have you forgotten? Have you forgotten? This is the man that is talking. What is our agitation? This is the man that is talking. How to do this and that. Let me stop here and start again on listen, please. Listen. I want you to continue listening. It's still there for Mahi. It's still the same there for Mahi that is talking. You understand? I want you to listen. The mentality, how these people think. You know, because they believe under the Nigerian sitting, every Nigerian is foolish, gullible, imbecilic. Ask no question. Do you understand? So let me listen here. The basics of everything.
Of the Southeast Governors Forum. Your Excellency, you're welcome to Channel Television and welcome to Sunrise Daily.
Thank you very much, my sister. Good morning.
Well, can you first of all tell us how that conversation went down with the Inspector General? Was it what you were expecting? Was it what you were proposing that eventually you were able to agree on?
Well, let me first of all say that because of the heightened insecurity in every part of the country, you know, people agitating for different forms of security protection. And the summation of all this agitation is that people want state police. And the governors, took oath of office to uphold the tenets of the Constitution. So it becomes very difficult, to have the governors do the wish of the people.
Do you hear what a so-called elected official is telling to the electors, those that elected him? Don't worry, make you know, not be say because you elect us, so now we're going to do what you want. As you don't elect me here, now Nigerian constitution I go maintain also Ebonians, Biafrans, may wanna know things. Say we are here for you. We are here for Nigerian constitution. Sometimes now I say I start understanding why Nigeria is darkness. Because everything that goes out there is darkness. Darkness. There is no dark matter. But I believe in Nigeria there is it's the only place where darkness have matter. You understand? That is what I believe. Look at an so-called elected official. Somebody that even if he is there, that the Nigerian constitution is blocking his representation to the people, he should be with his people in order to make sure to fight that, to make sure that that constitution is out of the way. Because the people, his people should be number one priority. Do you understand? But now he's telling everybody, you people elected us, yes. We put us in this position, yes, per se. But we are here not to represent your interests, just to uphold Nigerian constitution, finish. So if the Caliphate constitution says, before to progress as a politician from Biafran origin, you must be killing your people. This is what they are doing. He told us direct on code, and in action they are doing it. That is why Devil Mahi, he said openly that he will go against IPOB anyhow to kill us, to thwart us, to raise anti-IPOB groups. What then do you want to hear again, my people, please? And this is what is happening. If you understand the time we are in, you should know that this is something programmed. And all of a sudden, it's even somebody from the so-called Ebony that is championing one part. I say one part. And you see people that are clapping. Oh, he's talking about Biafra. Do you think that he will come and talk about Ariwa? Or is that what you think? In order to get into your mindsets, in order to get into your sentiments, he must start as if he's doing the right thing. He must talk about Biafra, how we have to restore Biafra, how we champion it, and you will fall for him, and then he will start unleashing his program as he has started. Oh, we don't need to listen to take order from anybody in the DSS custody. What do you think it is? That they want to sideline Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is what you want to now, so that we have a new leader. And in the Bible you will be reading, and the Israelis, that is Ndibo. They didn't see Moses, and they made a God that they will see. It's what you are doing. Oh, ye stiff-necked set of people, you have not changed. But IPOB is here to change you by fire, by force. Unless you are destined to perish. Do you understand? Remember, I'm talking about understanding the time we are in. Devo Mahi, the arch enemy of our people, he opened his stinking mouth to tell the public that the governors, they are not elected to do the wish of the people, rather to to upgrade, be loyal, protect the tenets of the Nigeria Constitution, and people left him alive. That is why I love white people, honestly. Do you see how many members of parliament that have been murdered in United Kingdom? You know why I like white people is that they have red line. They have limits to what they can endure. Once it concerns their collective interests, they have integrity. Their life doesn't. There are some things their life doesn't matter. The other time they killed the member of parliament in London, in England, the United Kingdom, because of the political view. That person said 5 years back, I think last year, another one happened in a church. He was attacked, and that is it, killed by one person. That say it doesn't matter my life. I don't. That's why I love them, and that is why even their politicians fear them, because they know that they are people. You don't joke with them. You know, when you are enlightened, you don't joke with something that concerns the future generation. You can joke with your personal, like maybe somebody dupe you. You cannot. It doesn't matter to you like that. It will be painful, but it doesn't matter. But when it comes to something that happens that that concerns our collectivity, people become suicidal. They understand me. That is why I love them. But in our land, they say, "Come dolewa." Even if you're a slave, very nasty, devilish mantra. I say devilish. And where are we today? I na dolly. In slavery, I na dolly. In highest religion, you put your solace in religion. Anyway, God deo. I used to give this analogy because, or give this example. In Aba, you see people virtually in what do you call it? Poto, in sheet, on top of sheet, selling food, eating, selling tomato, being happy. You ask them, Madam, Oga, you are here, you see everywhere. Or is in poto. No, we not go complain now. Jesus is God now. Hey, praise Jesus. Hallelujah. Now we are happy. Hallelujah. Now we not go complain. One day, God the day. And you are looking at early men suffering and smiling. People with primitive mindset suffering and smiling. They don't know the power they have as a people. Oh, God Almighty. We must continue. I'm talking about understanding the time we are in. You can know the time, but you never understand the time. Do you understand? The time we are in now is a very perilous time. It is a time that all of us should be at alert. It is a time that we should be mentally tough and consistent. No matter where the missile comes from, we resist it and throw it back. Because once you throw it back, it destroys the enemy. Do you understand? That is what we are in. I will also play this clip, please, from Lai Muhammad. These are old clips. But I want you to understand the time we are in. Why this attack is coming from everywhere. Because IPOB is their problem. Boko Haram is not their problem. ISWAP is not their problem. They can kill as much as they can, take care of. But IPOB is their problem because, do you know why? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu came with enlightenment. It is the highest weapon, opening the eyes of people. That is the highest weapon. If we are killing people and only killing, that it doesn't concern them. Oh. But IPOB is opening the eyes of people to the plans of the caliphate, to the plans or the actions that we didn't know, the actions of the Nigerian politicians. Do you understand? That is why they want to destroy IPOB by fire, by force. But there is good news. IPOB is indestructible. It's a divine movement. That's why they couldn't kill Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You understand? If he's an ordinary person, he would have been killed, and what the plan would have succeeded. Do you know that some of these people, some of these mischief makers, some of these sleeper cells that are raising their heads now, they believe that after 2 weeks of capturing of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they were sure that he will not be alive after 2 weeks. Do you know that? We have all this intelligence. Do you know that we receive intelligence from every tribe? Even in Asorok, from the Hausa, from different tribes, even in the north, because many of them are sympathetic to what we are doing. They are just playing, but they hate what the Fulani is doing in Nigeria. They hate it. Let me play here before I open the lines.
What is happening in terms of the armed bandits and the activities in the northwest part of that have completely distorted the socio-economic life of most people and threatened the national security of Nigeria? Does it not qualify for these persons to also be declared as terrorist organization or be proscribed? Because you might say we don't know them by name, but the state governors in this region are engaging these people on a daily basis, granting them amnesty, taking pictures with them.
You see, this, what I'm going to say will not be popular, but it's the truth. When a group is championing a cause for the disintegration of Nigeria, a group like IPOB does not even recognize Nigeria as a state, sets up its own army, and since it is a sovereign state, it's different from bandits and criminals. Please, don't compare apples with oranges.
But are they not threatening the sovereignty of Nigeria by taking arms against citizens of Nigerian state?
Security challenges is one thing. Challenging the very sovereignty of Nigeria is a completely different thing. Please, don't let's, don't let us dwell on what I call semantics. Yes, it's all that saying armed robbers. Armed robbers, don't they threaten security or lives and property? They do. It's everywhere in the world that armed robbers have been prescribed.
No, let's calm down. These are you classifying these persons as ordinary armed robbers?
They might be super armed robbers, but what do? They take what does not belong to them. They kill people in the process. I'm just using a very big example. Listen, let my argument clear. That was not prescribed just because of the violence. IPOB was prescribed because IPOB as a group refuses to recognize the sovereignty of Nigeria as a country.
Which one is the biggest threat, sir? A threat of somebody who challenges the sovereignty of the country, or the threat of somebody who carries sophisticated weapons, challenging security operatives in a country?
You see, it's very simple. When a person carries, sophisticated weapon, it's just a criminal. And
are you seeing the mindset of people that are running Nigeria? Nigerians, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu started calling Nigeria zoo, animal zoo. But the people that are in the leadership of Nigeria, they refer to Nigerians, the population, as lower than animals. They asked this man, so why do you prescribe IPOB and terrorists? You don't prescribe them, you don't mind. They say, no, forget. These people, they can just kill. They kill people, no problem. Nigerians have them plenty. After all, we are 200 and something million. Even if they kill 100 million, it doesn't matter. But this IPOB, they say they are not Nigerians. They don't recognize the sovereignty of Nigeria. Look, do you see the mindset of people running your lives? Do you hear him? Islam Mohammed. Do you hear him in an interview? Do you hear him? In Nigeria, I'm a Nigerian. That is why they run rampage. The Fulani headsmen kill, they don't care. If they kill 300 people, the Nigerian government will come up with people that saw count the corpse. We say we saw 320 people killed, slaughtered. Nigerian government will come and say, no, don't mind them. Only 51. Only. People, they don't take you as a human being. Do you understand? They don't take you as a human being. Look at how this man is mesmerizing in his speeches. Stuttering. That the people that kill, it doesn't matter. They just kill. So that is my problem. After all, when they kill, woman will born another one tomorrow. It doesn't matter. And you are there. People don't understand the threats, the danger you are in as a Nigerian. You don't understand. When your government takes people that kills you as is nothing. America bombed Afghanistan in 2003. When Osama bin Laden, ISIS. Sorry, it's not ISIS. Al-Qaeda, led by Osama bin Laden, orchestrated the bombing of Twin Tower. And America have to go to war for killing their citizens. In Nigeria, they tell you that no, this is nothing. People are just killed, so they are super armed robbers. So no need, leave them. Pursue those that are legally challenging and say, why should we be in Nigeria when we are not, our safety is not guaranteed? Instead of coming to us, why are they agitating? That is the best question that any journalist can ask. Have you asked these people to know why are they agitating? Do they just rise up and started agitating? No. There is a reason behind it. Or they will not ask. Because Nigeria is a primitive Neanderthal, an abode for primitive Neanderthals, where life does not matter. People are crying. When they kill, people will carry, look at in Jos. They will carry the corpses of the people, go and put in, lay it on the governor's house. And the governor will come and pretend that, tears, so we come out on his eyes. You know, these politicians, they know, they learn all these things. And he will ask them, don't worry, below abiding, I will bring these people to book, This is not good, though. Oh, they are killing us. I feel your pains. Go back. I will pay for the burial ceremony, please. Okay? Be good Nigerians. Every day the same thing. Do you see the reason? You heard it from Lai Mohammed that your lives doesn't matter. What I'm talking about today is understanding the time we are in. We are in a perilous time, both as Nigerians and in this struggle. That is why they are fighting hard to towards IPOB. It's an impossible mission because it's a divine mission. They can say, oh, these people, they are miscreants. Who are those their leaders? Do they have any experience? I beg, fire coming out from everywhere. If it doesn't come out from this place, it come out from, oh, this person, this and that. Oh, Mazi Chikedu may have eaten money. He is taking money. You see gullible people falling for this rubbish because they don't understand the time we are in. That is why they are gullible. Therefore, I urge each and every one of you hearing my voice to try to understand that we are in a very important period. When they think that as they are holding our leader using delay tactics because they have nothing against him. Now they will try both within and without in order to scatter IPOB. They don't understand that their ass is grass because we know them. This is where I'm going to stop. I will go into a few minutes break, and when I come back, I will open my lines so that Biafrans will call in to say what they think. I'll be right back.
From 7th April 2022, the selling and eating of Nama, also known as cow meat, is forbidden in Biafra land. Be warned. From 7th April 2022, the selling and eating of Nama, also known as cow meat, is forbidden in Biafra land. Be warned.
Onye Igbo ọbụla si n'ife ọchọ bụ ichi Nigeria 2023 abụrụ onye Igbo. I'm telling you, abụrụ onye Igbo. Because ọma na emenye onye isi Nigeria ọ ife agwara ya ka ọ ga-eme first o mere ya achụ anya impeach enyi ọpụba 1 month ọma na o nwere ike inyere ndị Igbo aka na-abụ ọ tụrụ anyị anya achụ anya onye ọbụla ma na enwere ife a ga-ejete na Nigeria ma esogbu usoro constitution. Kedu maka
Welcome back. This is Radio Biafra Hausa-Service coming to you through the auspices of Radio Biafra London. Our lines are now open and the people are already calling. Our direct line is +1 213 328 6224. I repeat, +1 213 328 6224. Our WhatsApp and Signal line is +61 405 142 547. I repeat, +61 405 142 547. Give us a call and tell us what you think, your own submission. But please make it as brief as possible so that others will also call it. I have a caller on Signal, but let me pick this caller that have been disturbing my line. I like to call. Can you please hold on before you start talking? Are you listening to Radio Biafra? Are you listening?
Yes, I'm listening.
Why were you calling me when I was on A? I never opened the lines and you were calling me. Why?
I'm sorry.
No, every time you are sorry, every time I'm sorry. This is insubordination, let me tell you. And I will not pick your call. I will cut you off so that you understand. Because you are doing it knowingly. That is why I want to confront you so that others will not be doing it. When you say, I'm sorry, and I will allow you. I will not allow you to talk, please. Because you are calling consistently. You were calling me consistently when I started this program. You listen, Tebonka, before you call, you listen and you will learn. It's better even sometimes we listen than just to make our voice. I Radio Biafra. I will not take your call. Caller on the direct line. Can you hear me? We need to be practical. Every time somebody will, I'm sorry, and we say, okay. And another person will commit the same thing. This is rubbish. Caller on direct line, can you hear me? Caller on direct line, no. Caller on Signal, are you there? Thank you for holding on. Caller on Signal. Caller on Signal, sorry. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, sorry.
I
lowered your
yes.
volume. I was pressing the wrong button. Go on, please.
Okay. Mazi, a very good evening to you.
There were.
There watching. Okay. There is something that I want to ask. I'm very confused in some certain things. These people in Biafra land, who are they? I want to ask this question. These politicians, some of them are House of Art. Some of them in Parliament. The governors are busy killing innocent people. The Fulanis are killing. They are burning people's house. And none of these people are saying anything. The Ohanese that Dave Lomai was talking about to speak for his people, have they issued a statement? Who are these people? Where are they from? Who are they representing? Are they Igbo people? Are they Biafrans? What is going on in the Biafra land? Because I keep on asking my question. It's like I'm getting confused. It's like I'm getting mad. I can't understand exactly why a governor is leading war against.
Let me. I think also throw a light somehow in your question and confusion, which also not only you, many of us. But I want to tell you this. The war never ended. The battle ended 1970. Battle. Listen, there is a difference between battle and war. The battle ended 1970. The war against Biafrans to completely exterminate Biafrans continued since that time till now. and it was in another dimension. You know, the other day, I talked about Obasanjo, the role he played. That man is evil before God and man. Sometimes even I prefer the Fulani that come out openly. Do you see Obasanjo? He is one of the people that crafted the methodology of exterminating Biafrans. You know, when we talk about extermination, people think that they want to kill everybody, just chop everybody's head off. No. They want to destroy us by destroying our culture, who we are, and now turn us into what they want us to be. The Nigeria cement, you know, they want us to be cement in Nigeria. Sacrificial chickens. Anytime they want, you know, they bury us alive. That is the reason why they impose people, you know, it becomes an institutional issue. Whereby before a Biafran or a politician of Biafran origin will come up politically in as a Nigerian, he has to go and swear an oath secretly that he is a Nigerian enough. And how they would ask him, how do we know? Now he will turn against his people. He in any way, he don't defend his people at all. Do you remember once when Rocha Sokorocha, he said something, he was saying something, I don't know what happened, he made reference in the house. I talked about people, I think in Niger, that you see how they rose up and cautioned him, said, don't go there. With vehemency, they say, don't go there. Those people have their representatives. They want to divide, their mission is to divide us into pieces as they impose the rulers. I say, they are rulers on us. That is why, please, my brother, I will allow you to talk, but allow me. That is why they impose house niggers on us. The other day I explained the actions of these house niggers. The house niggers are more brutal than the slave masters. At any slightest provocation, a house nigger will like to use knife to cut off his fellow black slave's head. But it is the master that will come and say, sorry, don't cut him off. And now they will feel the niggers, we hate the house niggers, and you know, they will trust the slave masters more than the house niggers. They impose their house niggers on us. They become more brutal because of Nigeria. The bottom line is we should make effort as we are doing to get out of Nigeria. Otherwise, this is what Nigeria is on for us. We continue, they'll be killing our people. Do you remember, I think 2 years back, they saw some either three Fulani. I read that news here by Rex several times. I think 2 years back. They saw some Fulani, I think in Inobi, one community in Anambra, or Idok, or any place, I don't know, I've forgotten. Now, those people, each of them are holding 2 guns. They followed them inside motorcycle until they reach where they reported to Hanez Ndibo, representative in the community. And then I would call the meeting with a police, Inspector General of Police representative. When they came there with the Fulani Mietiala representative in the community, they explained why we call it. Do you see in our community, why are you wearing, your boys were wearing gun, sophisticated AK-47 openly in our community, even in market land. Please, even if you need to hide it so that people don't see it. Now, the Mietiala representative said, is it why you called us? For you to understand their pride. And they rose up and walked away from them and the police commissioner that was there, and nothing happened. Anytime they kill us, at that time, in the farm, people will go and make reports, and nothing will happen. They will tell them, their local chief will tell them, me see if this thing pass me, they will go call police will not come. Even my own sister, the same mother, the same father, my elder sister, he told me that they destroyed her family. No, why? And I said, what do you do? No, we can't do. Who are we going to complain to? This is what we are suffering. Now we brought out people, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu brought out people to protect us as they cannot do nothing. And they are fighting us. Do you see it? So the war continued. They imposed their people on us to hold us hostage as they do the final solution unto us. What these people will benefit is only their political position for that time, like Okpa Biasika. After they have gone, no more. We become a conquered race like the Hausas. Even worse. So that is what happened. Mazi, go on, please.
Mazi, thank you so much for that explanation. I think it has settled so many dust that our people should understand the time that we are in. The time that we are in is also has to do with that our people have sold us for their own selfish interest. And this is very, very bad. Then, Mazi, just the last thing I'm going to ask you. Okay, I wanted to comment on something before asking that question. Some people want us to burn Nigeria down. They want us to burn Nigeria down, according to them, with the definition of Oyendu say, if you don't see me. And I don't know if the people have seen our leader or they say they have not seen our leader, but they said our leader said they should burn Nigeria down. Now, in this process of burning Nigeria down, and the first bomb that Mazi Nnamdi threw landed in the house where this person that is calling saying that our leader said we should burn Nigeria down, and I start from him to burn the Nigeria down. Will he come to make a phone call or direct people? Or when our leader said we should burn Nigeria down, did he say TOS or Eastern Security Network or IPOB or Biafrans? I think we must understand some certain things that we said. We must understand what is the meaning, and exactly how our leader said it. He said,
Mazi, you see, this particular person, they have said this type of thing in my own platform, we called, and I asked him one question that destroyed him.
Did you go to Abuja?
You ask the person, oh, we are hardcore, we are ready to die. Why are you talking? Only talking, we are doing nothing. Ask him. 2 days ago, did you go to Abuja?
I hear you.
I think so. These are some of them. Let me tell you one thing. Some of them are just I don't know, just anokata maybe I don't know they thought that fighting for freedom is something that Radio Biafra. That is the way I see them. Some of these mischief makers. One of them doesn't call again. But we are watching.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Now the burning down, and the person is actually very closer to where we're supposed to burn down. And they have not started. I don't know if there is a particular paper. Then the last question I wanted to ask you, Mazi, is if we are finding ourselves in this awkward position, the IPOB, the ASN, all of us are doing the needful. We are doing the needful. There is a part that I am still want to understand. These people that comes to burn our place, where did they sleep? How? Where are they coming from? I mean, where are they coming from? Because can we make some investigation and find out? Because I don't know how to say this. Why are they burning people's houses? Does the house have anything to do with whatever they are
because
doing?
They are terrorists. Have you forgotten? If you study history, it is the way Britain structured the Nigerian army. Britain started it. Whenever anything happened during the direct colonization of the British, whenever anything happens, whenever maybe there is a protest in our land, Britain will make sure they go and burn a whole village. They send their army. Mazi, there is some squeaky noise. There is some.
Okay, sorry about that.
There is some squeaky noise from your side, please. It's making a lot of noise. Okay. So, it started right from the British. So the trend continued because this is a colonial military till today. Was there, as Mazi Kechuku said it, he said it rightly that they are the vandals. They burn, they vandalize. They are not human. There is no other place you see at any slightest thing they will go and burn houses. You see a government behaving irresponsibly. There is no other place. Mazi, please go on.
I submit my submission this night that our people should know the time that we are into is the time everybody should arrive. Any politician that is within your area and allow people to come and burn their house without you going to burn their own back, you should understand that's the time we are. Mazi, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, my brother. I have also a caller that has been waiting on WhatsApp. Caller on WhatsApp, welcome to the program, please. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you clearly, Jonathan.
The woman.
Good evening to you. What will I say? I thank God for our media team. It's not easy. Please, Jonathan, I want to ask you about Jacob. Is it Embassy from Nasarawa? Is he still alive?
Of course he is.
Thank God.
You know,
Thank
this,
God.
let me tell you, this work is not easy. Let me tell you. You do your own business, do own business or work, or pay your bills and still sacrifice.
Yes.
That's why many people, when they come, they see it. Because some people, they think that once they come, they will be getting. But Jacob is around. I'm telling you, he will come anytime. I'm telling you honestly.
Okay.
He's dedicated.
Okay. I'm grateful. Let me go into what you said today. And what you said today, I want to start from Abakiari. Please allow me to, I will make this story very short. In Kaduna, that is in Kaduna, I really need to call Kaduna. There were some boys from diaspora, they came in, living big. The people from diaspora, when they come, they will just put on movie. And film. So they were spending
life.
Just a bit. So these guys, they were putting on that their home video, So the state CID, they now started saying that these boys, that they are armed robbers. And they are from, a rich, wealthy family. And this state CID men, they don't know. They just went into the hotel and got two of them shot to death. And the family came out. It is a surprise. They arrested the men. One is called Adamu Musa. The other one is called Danjuma, somebody. About three of them. They took them to the prison. And we started hearing, they have hanged them. They hanged them. And everything just go down. Do you know, to my surprise, I will not mention where I come from, please. I came home. And my sister came and told me that one of my brother that is a pastor, that is in the police station, they lock him. I said, what happened? And they said there's a quarrel between the pastor and the father's wife, this and that. I now went straight. When I came in, I met Adamu Musa. Hey, he's the DPO. He's the people we thought
they have hanged, right?
Yes, see, I saw him. He could not, he could not know exactly where he knew me. I greeted him. I said, "You are posted here." I say, "Yes, this and that." Then, as we are talking, I don't have the full idea to hide my identity. Then I told him, "I know you in Kaduna." Are you not
you risk your life because it can kill you.
No. Do you know what happened? My brother, within 4 days, they transferred him, the DPO, out of my place.
That's what they want to do, Abakayari. Our people, we are not gullible. IPOB, once you're enlightened, we are no more gullible. All this is they are playing. Writing IPOB, destroying me, so that we can come and start like, hey, we say it. IPOB is destroying Abakayari. Rubbish. This is... Mazi, go on, please. Go on.
So let me come down again because you went into so many things. In 1804, the Fulani came in with their jihad. They now went to the Seriki of Gober. Now, they recommended the man to the Seriki, and when he came in, he started teaching Quran to the children of the Seriki and teaching them against the Seriki. That is what happened to the Hausas. And they killed their Seriki. They replaced them with the Emir. Let's put that aside. Now, when they come in to us, they know that we will not accept Islam. You know what they did? They started from our leaders by corrupting them. When they corrupt them, they are now corrupt. Then they tell them what to do. I see that the whole cattle that is in Biafra land belongs to our leaders, the governors, the senators, the Igwes, the police officers, I mean the different police officers, even the chairman of local government, even councillors. Do you know why? I don't say what I don't know. I went to Abattoir on slaughter on Sunday because I worship on Saturdays. I keep Sabbath. So when I lie down, small time, he lost. Two, he lost.
Sorry, is it what explains slaughter? Is it for the cows or in Abuja, the prison they call slaughter, please?
No, the cow, where they slaughter cow.
Okay.
We call it slaughter, yes. Not that one in Abuja. The one in Abuja is Abattoir.
Okay.
So now, do you know what happened? I pretend as if I am sleeping. And one of them came out. They are officers. They came out and pick their phone and they say, "Oh, Shaibu, yeah, we are here. Small time, Shaibu is a Fulani man taking care of their cow." They now start to explain to them this, blah, 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 blah. I pretend as if I'm sleeping, seriously. So I said, no wonder when these Fulanis destroy our farm, kill our women or children or our elders that go to farm, there's nothing that will happen. It's our people that own this business. They are the people that even arm the Fulanis.
Of course.
I can swear on my life. It's our own people. I'm telling you the truth. Yes. And the security men, they are all in the business. So I don't know what to say more than this. I thank you for the lecture you are giving to our people. And I pray that the brain of our people, whether it's a drill that covers their face, I don't know, should be removed away so that we can see clear. And what I'm saying, we cannot say everything on phone. We are working. And God will answer our prayer. Oh, hey, Biafra.
Almost, hey, Biafra. They were, of course. Odioso Carlos said it, that he started the cow business, rearing cows since in university. When they spotted him and recruited him. These people, I said the caliphate, they are dealing with us in a multi-dimensional way. People don't understand. For you to be to grow up or to advance in Nigerian politics of Biafran origin, they will push you into many things that will be against our people's interests, against our interests, both famine. That is why during the killing, they will destroy and kill our people in farms. These people don't talk. They will come and play lip service because that is how they were programmed to be. Understanding the time we are in. Caller on signal. Thank you for holding on for 8 minutes. Please go on. Caller on signal. Can you hear me?
Oh, hey, Biafra, Mazi Johnathan Chinedu.
The work.
Kamguri. Ọ bụrụ na mụrụ Nnamdi anyị tọrọ atọ. Ọ bụrụ na mụrụ Nnamdi lee ihe anyị na-akọ. Nnamdi ka Chukwunna zigetere ka ọ bịa gbapụta Biafra si na mmehie kacha njọ. Nna m, my brother, ana m asụ akwa ifuru ndị Igbo anyị ha echefuo anyị chetara ha. Ana m asụ n'olu be anyị ka ha nụrụ ihe m na-ekwu. Ndị Igbo that Eastern region politicians ndị dagịrị n'iji akị ofu mkpụrụ apụtanwu. Ihe ndị a na-ebibigharị aka Atiku asụkwa Dimikrak asụkwa kpokpotokpo ọ bụrụ na-enye ha this thing the agitation ndị a na-agba shaka mana ha nwere onwe ha na-akọnfizi onwe ha ọwụ ha ịnwa because of gịnị nke m jika eleghị aha iji n'aka Biafra. Mazi Johnathan, ebube agụ ị nwere afọ m mgbe e bidoro ebube agụ enwere ndị na-aga with cameras video live na-aga na kampụ because ihe bidoro ebube agụ ka achịwa ndị Fulani na-awakpu ndị ụmụ nwaanyị na-achụ ndị mmadụ na ime ọhịa. Ndị afọ mụrụ akwa ka ejiziri na ụmụaka agazie na Disemba abụba aka ndị nụkwa ha n'ime na-aga agbara ndị Fulani dị youth n'ime ọhịa with ndị nke okenye the jihadists enwere terrorists but have to escape. Then when these people will go there, they will see their women and their children. Early in the morning, where your husband, you say they are there alone. And those come. David Umar Bushala, those people, real people. There was the idea. Or how I was in state or Kona. I will be John Otag, he was no down and I saw a column Holland dinner with actually one in Hobo Bob on the matter. The Polian Dabu. Wow. Mazi Johnathan, our DOS, how I got away in the Kagane, but how am I going to get me one day? You got to push it, and what did down when you all man down our rover. Picon, Shinike, almost help Biafra. Keep it on. God bless you.
All hands must be on deck. Caller on WhatsApp. Just can you hold on a bit whether okay, let me pick this caller. Caller on direct line, please. Welcome to the program. No, what is happening? Caller on WhatsApp, please go on. Caller on WhatsApp. Can you go on, please?
Yes, Mazi, good evening, sir.
There, well, welcome to the program.
Yes, good evening, great Biafras all over the world. My name is Mazi Nnamdi is their wisdom. I'm calling from my location and then from Ohaji Ebema, Ohaji is in Imo province, Biafra land. Mazi, I'm here this night, first of all, to make it categorically clear to Ohale Zendi that we don't need Igbo presidency in 2023. See, IPOB have not died from 2015 to because of Igbo presidency. What we die for is for Biafra. Whatever shenanigans they are doing, whatever thing they are planning with people, I need to give an southern president is not our business. So because that time we are the one that will scatter them. I'm telling you the truth. Or you push you go to your masters, telling that with the youth. I'm standing on the behalf of the youth of Biafra to say that we don't need Igbo presidency. Our youth have died enough. They have killed the youth enough. We are not dying because of Igbo president. We are dying for we to restore our God-given country, our God-given land, which is Biafra, which nobody can take it away from us. Nobody, they never born that elder. Or in this way, they will come and say we don't respect elder. We don't respect elder because you are not doing what you are supposed to do for the people. We don't need you people. What we need is Biafra. That is the only thing we need. So that's all we need. They should bear it in mind. And for the infiltrators, if they claim that they born the way Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was born, if they like, let them feed in the same plate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was filled. If they like, they should shit in the same toilet Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was shitting or will shit. It's not our business. They should stay clear from anything IPOB. Number one, they are not IPOB member, and I'm very, very sorry for any IPOB member listening to infiltrators, because number one, you are on oath. You took oath when you enter IPOB, and that oath stand till thy king thy come, and that oath was good. Anybody that took oath in IPOB, but they are listening to people that are not IPOB, people that came in to destroy the structure that this man have suffered for years and built. They want to destroy it, and I want to make it clear to them, they can never destroy IPOB. They never burn the idiot. They never burn that man. They never born that no matter who you are, if you like, let your head touch heaven. They never born you to destroy what you have suffered, what you have given, our people have given their life, what you have given, whatever thing we have to make sure that we restore Biafra. They never born you to say that you will destroy IPOB. They never born you. Even people say they are paying our HOD 2,000 euro. It's an insult to IPOB member, but we know that nobody receives salary in IPOB, because most of us are the principal officers and we know what is going on in IPOB. So whatever thing they say, but our people, those IPOB, those that we are conceived for Biafra to be restored, those that we are born because of Biafra, bear it in mind that our leader said that a time will come, they will come to buy you over. They will give you a house in Dubai. They will do everything possible. Even they will promise you, they will give you president for you to derail, for you to betray against your own people. But like what Bible says, what shall it benefit you if you betray IPOB and destroy Biafra? And but no matter who you are, you must say that even though they brought you over, that you can never stop the coming of Biafra. So everybody that is IPOB member, you need to be careful, because we are in extra time, and in extra time anything can happen. But I want to assure Nigeria government that nothing will happen to IPOB. We remain formidable, and we shall continue remaining formidable. We can never, give any inch. Our land can never, any inch. Then can never take our land. And from Ebema, listen to me. You people can never take our land. We have oil, but we are suffering. We have ordinary electricity. We don't have ordinary electricity, and you want me to come and stand to claim to be a Nigerian? That is a very, very rubbish. All the Ebema people will stand for Biafra. All the youth. All the Ebema youth, all of us stand for Biafra. Nobody will stop us. We are Biafras. Nobody will stop us. And another thing, yes, one thing. Another thing is Nigeria. Yes, let me round up. Another thing is Nigeria. Those people claim that they are university in Nigeria. They are very, very stupid. Or if you say you're in university in Nigeria, you're stupid. Every year, also you go outside. Can't Nigeria University, can't they organize a protest and occupy Nigeria for 1 week or 2 weeks for Nigeria government and also to stop what is happening? But because of they have corrupt your brain. What you go to school is to do yahoo. What most of you go to school is to do prostitution. People can never stand and reason for your future. Man, thank you for picking my comment. Bless you. We remain IPOB, and IPOB will remain Biafra will be restored. Thank you, man.
Thank you. Why is the direct call, if I pick it, the direct call, if I pick it, it will go? I don't know. Caller on direct, on WhatsApp. Welcome to the program. Can you hear me? Call on WhatsApp.
Mazi, good evening.
There, well, welcome to the program.
Mazi, good evening, Mazi. My name is Paul, calling from Gabon. Yes, I have been hearing your analysis this evening. Mazi, I can say that you are a second professor in this, or first professor in this radio. Anyway, after our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu,
please. I don't need to be flattered. We are all the same, contributing towards the restoration. Please go on, please.
Okay, Mazi. Okay, sorry for that. What I want to say is concerning what our brother said, concerning those how these people when they kill our people, they will change their ndị Igbo na-asị akwụna change state. I want to tell all the people around the world. There is Lota ambassador in Biafra land. Now he is in Benin. Ambassador. To show you the people are doing. Now they are trying to, confuse the people. They used to confuse. Abakiyari for money, or I don't know what they're calling it. Now the IPOB, you make us to deviate for what we are looking for, or for where we are looking. We know that why they are doing all those things is to make sure that they put him in another place, and so that America will not look for him. But I want to tell them that as far as America has made that proclamation to bring that man to United States of America, that man must answer the query. No going back about it. And I want to tell all the saboteurs in Biafra land and those politicians who have been destroying what we are doing, forming a bago, doing nonsense to make sure that they destroy our youth in Biafra land. I want to tell them, time shall come. You will fall their bag and you leave the Biafra land. Even this African nation will not save you. I'm telling you honestly, because I know what I'm saying. This Biafra restoration will swallow all of them. There is no place they will live, because our leader said that they will do everything. Because that word, I keep on saying it. Our leader said that they will do everything. They will come in different forms, but later on Biafra will come. So that is why if you vote over, if you accept yourself to vote over, knowing that you have destroyed yourself. And I want to tell Biafrans, those in oath in IPOB, who are sabotaging what you are doing, because if you are saying nonsense about our leadership, about IPOB, it is subordination, and you are under oath. Don't say tomorrow somebody kill you, or you accuse somebody in your village that they poison you or they kill you, knowing that you are the one killing yourself, because it is subordination. So Mazi, I'm greeting all Biafrans and all over the world, all Biafrans, all IPOB all over the world. You people are making me proud, because especially those our women who travel to Abuja, giving solidarity to our leader. So those travel to Abuja for this court case. I don't have much to say. All I can say is that Chukwu Abiyama will continue protecting you people. Anything you lay a hand upon, Chukwu Abiyama will bless it and protect your family in danger. So Mazi, thank you for the opportunity you give to me. All I have to say this evening is that Biafrans, keep on doing what we know to do.
Thank you.
Biafra is here. Nigeria is going 6 feet this year. No going back about it. They must go 6 feet.
Thank you. They will remain blessed. Thank you. Let me try to pick a caller on direct line. I don't know. There are many calls. I don't know. Sometimes the phone is not even bringing out. Whether it's crashing, I don't know. While some, like our brother said, why some of our women are there making waves, or we are there making waves in Abuja. You see people that are coming. We are talking. We are ready to die. Why are we talking? Still talking. And he's here in his quiet corner in the zoo even. You cannot see him. He's hardcore. He wants to die. So that okay, bunye ego. Ai machakwana ha. Ke bunye ego. People that we talk directly, privately, ke bunye ego. Now this and that guy, esendoro ego ndara. These people should not provoke somebody, honestly. Caller on Signal. Welcome to the program. I've been waiting for calls from direct line, but the call is coming. It's too much. And the phone, I don't know. Call on Signal, please go on.
All hell Biafra.
All must hell Biafra.
All hell Biafra. All hell Biafra. Mazi Johnathan, God bless you. And God bless all Biafrans worldwide. My name is Mazi Johnathan. I'm calling from France. Biafrans, we are in the last, if it is a football match, we are in the injury time. And the injury time is the time, if you don't see a ball, just look for the leg for your opponent and kick it. Why I'm trying to say this one, you mention many things and you lecture many things. First, I want to pick concerning what our lovely brother, Ike Chukwunora, reviewed concerning about the embargo and the sponsor. There is something we Biafrans, we've been forgotten for weeks now, or let me say for months now. The real true sponsor of the embargo is this wicked Ike Chukwunora. Is the one behind everything concerning planning to render our leader, organize all the whole access and making all the whole governors, and they push it like Omaye becoming like a playboy. Omaye is not the person that playing, they're doing the real game. Ike Chukwunora is the one that is the one that is doing everything. Why? I want to draw us back to during the World Cup. He went to this Comoron, this island near to La Réunion, and signed contract to bring another deadly terrorist inside our region, in able to protect him and also to cause more harm. And also, if you check out this stupid man in Finland, the day when we warned him, when he wanted to come and eat yam in Germany, the same stupid man come back and ask our leader to apologize, and he later go back and sign contract with him, and also to come and put problem in our midst. And if you check deeply and go deeply, then you will discover that Ike Chukwunora was not Igbo man. He just came in our land by someone, but he was not the true France. Because if you check all the whole people who were against our struggle, move from all the whole lieutenants, the army chiefs, even retired ones, we have all of them. Many of them are occupied in our land in some other key positions, able to weaken us. Because when we are busy, after 20 pounds, when the Nigerian government give our parents, then the Fulani people use that opportunity to come inside us and train their people and put them in the key position, able to weaken our people. When we will realize what is going on, they started speaking our language and knowing our culture and trying to go deeply some of the area that we cannot able to penetrate. And now they started moving all those areas able to get us because they feel that we are so wisdom. But in our wisdom, we are becoming more foolish because our bag of our wisdom have breaking. And this is the time for us to wake up in our slumberness, all of us, and also to do the needful. All hail Biafra. Bye-bye from now.
Hail Biafra. Thank you very much, my brother, Pastor Otesi Otesi. I'm telling you, I'm confused on this direct line. It will be ringing, many calls coming in, but you don't even know where to pick it. Caller on direct line, I think you might be chanced. You might be lucky. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Mazi Johnathan, can you hear me, sir?
He always lucky. I don't know. You are the first caller on direct line. There we welcome to the program.
Okay. Yes. Mazi Johnathan, udo chukwu kitadama. Echekere chukwu ụwa niile. Ya dekere. Ọya Yawa. Because of Biafra. And the second Johnathan, understanding that we are a comfortable topic. And we are in the time of Biafra. You see Biafra restoration. It's not like every other nation. Every nation has to the people. We are the children of the Most High. They know who we are. That's what we are. You see, all the enemies we have in our life, all the government, all the churches, all the religious systems, all the wrong people that are.
Mazi, are you still there? I don't know. No, you are no more there. I don't know. It's your airtime that's finished. Let me go to caller on WhatsApp. People can also call on Signal because Signal is empty. Caller on WhatsApp. Welcome to the program. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear. Good evening, Mazi Johnathan. Good evening, Biafra. All over the world. I greet you all. You see this topic tonight, my books is full, my jotter is overfull. It says, understand the time we are in. I hear our brother saying we are in extra time. We are past extra time. We are in a penalty that we are waiting for our leader to come out and we start shouting at him. Oh yeah, knows now. Now, over final penalty. So we are in a final time. That is the where we stand. That is where we stand, where we should be made useful of it. Let me start with these brothers. Let us not be greedy in any all time. When we are listening to this Radio Biafra, we must always share this program. Let other people know what we are doing. Let people hear us. Share this program. For those who are, some people are asking me, where are they? Where are they? They searching for Radio Biafra. They couldn't get it. This is Radio Biafra. You can type it on Facebook. Radio Biafra Hausa-Service. Radio Biafra Hausa-Service. It's very simple. You will see it. You click it and you start watching. It's very clear. So this program. Let me go back to this program. This topic tonight. The main thing is this. The penalty time, let us use it for, you see, when our leader was saying, the time I wasn't able to be listening to our leader, sometimes when he was shouting, these people, they are coming, these people, they are in our bushes, these people, they are in our farmland. I said, what this man is talking, how can somebody be in London and be saying does this also? How can you see? Is he a prophet? Who is he? Who is this man? I want to know this man. Why this man is saying always disturbing us? These people, they are in our farmland. Let us not sleeping. My brother, when I start seeing this happening, it is, I don't know, can I define it as it's too late or what? How can I define it? These people, they have already overcome our farmland. Guys, quickly, that happens. Mazi Johnathan, can you see this people? Quickly, that time I always believing in we are one Nigeria. I think maybe this man, what is he talking? This Mazi, is he coming again like the other people who came? They give them one or two things. They go and see that they build mansion. Is it what you are trying to tell us? This is what my mind was. I am a very difficult person to be before you convince me. It will take you much time to convince me. You know, but when I'm seeing all these things happening in our farmland, happening every day, every night, people are be murdering, people are be killing, people are be assaulting, people are be raping. I say, who is this man? Who is this Ohamadike? You know, it's that time I used to call him like this people who are there in the social media ranting, saying someone. When I hear this thing now that I am comfortable with this our leader, when somebody call him my leader Ohamadike one of Africa. When I hear somebody call him someone, it baffles me. Well, I said, I have been passing that time. There was a time I was calling him the same name, someone. Someone. Ohumadike asi meche Biafra na debiri na meche. Mmadụ nọ ebe ọ nọ na-akpọ someone without respect. You know, something that baffles me is that, you know, our people, we don't have knowledge. You see, when we are taking this oath, when we are initiating on this IPOB family, you know, some people don't know what the oath they're taking. They use their mouth to be, when these things start happening to them, when they still not getting what they maybe financial situation, they don't know. It is because of the oath you took. The oath you took, you will not sabotage this struggle. You will not say wrong thing about this struggle. You will open up your mouth saying DOS. But I love Nnamdi Kanu. Who is DOS? Let me ask you, Mazi Johnathan. This is the pillar of DOS, Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the pillar. Let me laugh in the Latin. People are ignorant. People don't know. People are playing in this struggle. Mazi, people are playing. We need to educate our people. They are playing. DOS. Who is the DOS? It's like, Mazi Johnathan, let me ask you a question. If you own a house, I said I love you, but I don't love your house. I love you, but your house, I can't go there. This is how it is. How are you gonna take me? How are you gonna see me that I love you, but I don't love your building? I don't love your pillar. Who I am to you? I am your enemy. You love Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, but you don't love DOS. You don't love what he founded. This is where it's like when God said, let me say it in the Bible, you know, our people love Bible. He said, in you, I build this foundation. Also, happens to come. DOS bụ Nnamdi Kanu. Happens to come. Biafra, open your ears. We are sleeping. So let me land up, please, brothers. Let me just land up because my book is. I wrote because I don't play with whenever I note. I just find the notification. I don't play with this Radio Biafra. I have to get up my pens, my books, everything, get them ready. So in my conclusion, I am ready for this. I personally, you know, I used to use myself as a personal person. I use myself. I don't use other people, what they say. I use myself as an example. My eyes have been opened. In my fine land today, I am financially people to be taking care of my land, to be taking care of our land. Because of people, I can't wait for Mazi Johnathan to command me in my own village. I'm waiting for you, Mazi Johnathan, to command me to take care of my land.
Thank you. Please round up.
So I greet you, people. I am always keep on saying that we must protect ourselves. Self-defense is allowed. I greet you all. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Caller on direct line. Welcome to the program. Caller on direct line. Are you there? I'm telling you the volume of calls here on direct line. All the ringings are in direct line, but Caller on direct line, are you there? Caller on direct line, can you hear me? Caller on signal, welcome to the program. Caller on signal, can you hear me? No, what is really happening? What is happening? Let me see. Calls are flooding in, but after, mostly on direct line after they're gone. Let me see what is happening. What we are saying, remember, the topic of my submission said, understanding the time we are in. People are going astray because they don't understand the time we are in. They may know the time, but they don't understand it. Caller on direct, call on what's up, please hold on. My goodness me. If I pick a call on direct line, it will go. It will go. I don't know why. Caller on WhatsApp, please go on, please. Thank you for holding on. Caller on WhatsApp, are you there?
Yeah, I'm there. Mazi. Good, sir.
Yeah, well, welcome to the program. I think I need to restart this direct phone. Caller on direct line. Caller on WhatsApp. Please go on, Mazi. Go on. Go on, Iru. Caller on direct line. Caller on WhatsApp. Go on. Can you hear me? Go on.
Good evening, sir. Mazi. It's very, very important that our people start getting ready and to know the kind of time we are, we the Biafrans in general. Because this time around is not a time to start doing sabotage. But already we are on it. This is the time of being careful and seriousness. Being careful of our land and people that comes in and people that we see every day. Because this Ebubago of 18 that is going on in Biafra land now, it is not only our people that is inside Ebubago. It's not only the Biafra. So it's all okay. So I find out that the people in the Ebubago, there is some janja weed, Funani janja.
Mazi is
or day trees in Funani that is inside the Ebubago.
There is not some. Most of the people there now. I don't know whether you listen to the exposition of Mazi Kejiku or not. I don't know whether you listen. Which he captioned the decoding Ebubago. I don't know. He made a thorough job there. Let me tell you. Let me tell you on WhatsApp. So you are not paying, or unless you are in the zoo, pay high because zoo is for exploitation. So what they did, they first of all formed the Bubago with our people. Many of our people, Igbo Biafrans, come and join this and that.
Yes, sir.
And after everything, now they brought Nigerian soldiers, the Fulani military, the Janjaweed Boko Haram in military uniform. They came into our land. Now they dissolved them into a Bubago. Do you understand? That's what really happened. Do you know? Do you remember the first commander or chairman? I don't know of Ebubago at the early time. That is the brother of Debufoma. He resigned. When he's an evil man, but when he saw the conspiracy there, it's too much for him to bear. So he resigned. He said, my hands are off in this Ebubago. Because he saw what is coming. He understood the conspiracy that is there just for his brother to be a Fulani house nigger. You know? That is the only thing. Now they formed this Ebubago using our people. They formed at the periphery. people think that, oh, it's our people anyway. No matter what's come to us, they will not be killing our people. They are there as a vigilante, this and that. After now, they expose them. They are still, Dave Omahi and the politicians, they are still the sponsored people. They call on non-government to go and kill some of them with that pretext. Now they brought in the Nigerian army, Fulani soldiers from everywhere from the north, and they came as Nigerian soldiers. After everything, they were dissolving, removing their shape, putting on a bubago. Now what you are seeing there is more than 90% of Fulani soldiers, which those that are recruited by the pig in the creek. These are the bubago. That is why they don't have it. Their mission is go and destroy, cause maximum destruction in Biafra land. Kill Igbo people with impunity. That is their, no matter how bad. Our people, if it is our people that are in charge, Igbos, they will not be as cruel as that, no matter what. But now people are starting to understand. That is why people are asking questions. Who are these Ebubak? Even outside IPOB, people are now asking, who are these Ebubak? When we talk here, when we give alarm, ring alarm bell, our people don't listen until the thing come and they see it. That is when they will be talking. Our leader is told us, he has told everybody who cares to listen that this Ebubago, they brought it in order to come and cause mayhem in our land. It is Fulani soldiers that will come and be in control. And now, who is in control is the presidency is in control of this Ebubago. The governors, the politicians in our land, they know all this. Because this is the criteria of advancing in Nigerian politics as a Biafran in order to be killing your people. Mazi, go on, please.
Yeah, Mazi, this is what really are going on. This is what is going on in Biafra land now. And because the way that they are burning houses is not an ordinary, because this is not in our blood. We the Biafrans, we the IPOBians, it's not in our blood. We don't go destroy people's houses. You kill them, you destroy their houses. And this is the method of Janjaweed, the Fulani Janjaweed. And that is how they operate. So we find out this because I'm telling you out of experience, because when I traveled during a festive period in Abia, I asked some places, I asked some guys, which security network are you people applying here that you people should be getting community, like where I come from, in the part I come from in Abia. We have a security even in my village. We have a security community security, which I address to them. I say, which one are you doing now? Are you people knowing what is going on? That the strategy of a Bubago? They say no. They have heard about a Bubago, but they refuse to know about it. That is not operating in this area. Because I go deep, I wanted to know those people in the Bubago that is from my community or those around I know, but I couldn't find one because they say they don't belong, they don't know what is the Bubago is all about. So I later find out. I say, why is all this is happening in Imo State? You see them burn house. I say, how did it come about? Our people is not used to that, because I say these people must be people in uniform. These people must be Fulanis inside the Bubago, and it's being led by very few people that the governors, the Southeast governors, our politicians are bought over to lead them and see them through. So that is what is happening. But Biafrans, all I have for Biafrans is this time is not the time to talk and talk and talk. This is time of we need to be in action. We need to watch our back and know who that we discuss with and who comes around and who goes out. This is what we're supposed to be doing, because this time around is critical. This is not the time. We are winning the war. We are about to finish the war and we are finishing it. But this is the most dangerous time because they have spent much money. The Jew government have released money to bribe people, to recruit people from the quick, from all corners, and I don't know. They have bribed enough. They have bring money, but mostly they are going to fail. They are going to fail. That is one thing that already. They have failed. So Mazi, I forgot to give you my name. My name is Mark Olisachukuma. I am the very guy and the very guy that lost his father lately. And my father is still in mortuary. So, I've not coordinated yet. My head is still running around. You know how it is. So, may God bless you real good tonight. May God bless you. Keep it tight. Yeah.
Remember, blessed. And my sincere condolence. Because your father is a veteran. Caller on signal, welcome to the program. We are gradually inching closer towards the end of this program. Caller on WhatsApp, hold on. Caller on signal has been there before you. Caller on signal, please go on. Can you hear me? Mazi Nnamdi, caller on signal. Can you hear me? Caller on signal. Can you hear me, please? I don't know. Call on WhatsApp, please go on. Can you hear me? Call on WhatsApp. Welcome to the program.
Yes, I can hear you very well. Mazi Johnathan, I think you can hear me very well.
Yes, please, you have to conclude. So because your network is bad, please conclude. Go on, please.
Okay, sir. Mazi Johnathan, because Biafra is all over the world. Biafra is all over the world. Onye ọbụla ide too ya gị were nwayọọ gụkwa ya n'abalị a o kwado ọfụma. Akọnụrụ Judges chapter 1, chapter 2, and chapter 3 from verse 1 to end. Judges chapter 1 to chapter 3 from verse 1 to end. Do you see 1 Samuel chapter 30 verse 1 to end? What is happening now has happened before. We are the children of the Most High. We are coming back to our land to live. Nobody will stop us. Isaiah chapter 14. Isaiah chapter 14 from verse 1 to end. All of you in exile must return back to your fatherland and live comfortably. As our 2 Kings chapter 17 from verse 1 to end. 2 Kings chapter 17 from verse 1 to end. As one platform, I am the part I say, but I am the Kuyaho. On your plan now, ma wakwara agụ ma ogwugwu eke na ala ahụ gbasatara obi ahụ obi kwutukọ ka baba shifọtọ onugbo esi m gara ya ozi a ọ 50 million cash ma ebe ọ bụla nọkwa na ase onye ụmụ ọwa nọkwa aka na ntị maka ọkwa ihe jide ete aka irugburu n'obi ahụ ọhịa eji ebido Dele Jonathan etukwa ala gbasatara ngwuru ahụ tukwa esi awụrụ na nwere ala n'ụmụ ọwa maka na ha ekwula ya dịka ihe na-achị ime ụmụ ọwa wu desert Dele Jonathan lega na platform ahụ ekete platform there, all here, 6 months in a prison. 550 million cash before people so actually. But I pay half platform and Bruno. Oh, no, to go tell them so desert. I want to find out that's no more. Everything a Paula, but to be care. I tell you, the Tanyako. They will go on and allow Biafra. They will go on and come all these fortresses, you know, that I governor name shiny, a shop like this. I will tell you to cut on. I'm a camera. Britain, allow Biafra, the children of the Most High, to live. Go and mark it to die. Britain, you are done as a race on this planet. I don't know that start. Dara. All of you be. You put money in Tabana Loma one. And I like no, Nafo. Nampo. Ya.
There were. Thank you. There were. We must continue. I think I'll pick the last caller. Caller on WhatsApp, welcome to the program. Can you hear me?
Hear me?
Yes. Go on, Mazi.
Thank you very much. Yes, my big brother, Mazi Johnathan. I salute you so much, and then I appreciate our Madike. I said that anywhere he is now, okay, God protect him. May our ancestors continue to guide and protect him. Mazi, the same thing goes to Biafrans all over the whole world. I salute you. Mazi, there's something very important you mentioned here. You know, Dave, my fake general brother,
That man, do you know why he resigned from Yoruba? What I'm saying here now is the truth. Because he thought, Dave Umahi brother thought he is going to be paid for him to pay a Yoruba. He thought that the contract was coming in his own. But little did he know that Ebubaku is Nigerian, under Nigerian payroll. These are soldiers. These are soldiers.
Powers. He was thinking that it's a local thing that him and his brother will control.
Exactly.
When he learned the thing, there is another thing, dimension. That information, and after they will hand it over, people that will control it from up, from the presidency. He bow out.
You have come there. But little did he know that these are mercenaries. These are Nigerian Boko Haram army paid by Nigerian government themselves. They are into payroll. All those people you see in our land doing all these things. I feel like they are into payroll. So how can they for money to pay? Like you and I know that Dave Umahi cannot even pay teachers, cannot pay salary. So how can he pay all those people? I'm talking to Biafrans that have their brain intact. So can you listen like a human being? How can Dave Umahi give governors in our land a whole salaries for some of them whole salaries until they get away from the office? You know that? So people that we assemble how can we pay them? He can't pay them. Nobody that haven't paid school teachers. Now, you have to know that those people are Nigerians, they are under Nigerian payroll. These are Fulani police and army and the mercenaries of counter. Nigerian government is paying them. Now, so that's number one. That is why he resigned, because he thought he's going to get things from here. One is in a where ever career, he now resigned.
One interesting thing to confirm what you're saying. If people can go back and Google, you will see where that man, the brother of Dave Umahi, the ex-general, he said while resigning that there is no money for Ebubaku, but even he's using his own little money to finance some things. So nothing there. That's why he resigned. Now, where there is no money, all of a sudden, Ebubaku full everywhere, killing our people. Who is paying them? Go on.
We come to, let our people understand with our own knowledge. Even if we keep working, we cannot calculate how can this go? Everything actually happen. You have to calculate with your own brain. That is why Mazi Johnathan come with your pen and paper so that you can understand. You understand. He will never tell you to divide the some case. These people cannot pay salary. So who is paying these people? Mazi, that's number one. Number two, you see, like as this criminal call himself rabbi. If I would have come here in radio, that time we always call watching Eke and tell Biafrans that this man, I didn't like his way. Biafrans will attack me. I know that one for sure. I don't want to provoke my people. And that is why I will never. Even sometimes when I come in the radio, I feel like I say something that somebody will counter me. When I go home, as soon as I drop the phone, I will assume. Because I don't want my people to see me like a threat, or I don't want to, why you betray your own brother? You are why you betray your own brother for the person you do? The 10% that you keep, and that is the person you betray your brother for. If you listen, how does that make sense? If I come in this radio, you will occupy this radio, and then Rachileke will give him altar. This guy is saying, as I'm talking to you, I'm a very member now. I tell somebody one day that that is when you know that there's a lot of these people in our midst. They are still in our midst. But you know what? IPOB is fishing them out one by one. There's nothing they can do anymore. What they are doing now is to push to see. Let the people that is paying them to see that they can fight IPOB. But the people that is paying them now have already seen that they can't fight IPOB. That is why you see that report in Finland.
come out and utter that word and said that they will never take any command from anything in DSS. That is when I start looking. Can we go to the brain of our people? Can we know what our people can do see the handwriting on the wall or not? But some of our people have started seeing the handwriting on the wall. They have started seeing it. You know what he's doing? What he's doing to send signal to the truth. That's Mazi. You know, let's so that can happen so I have information. But our people should know. Yes, so we really let her do. That is why when all these things started, I told our people, get out from social media, let our people. The government was now handling propaganda, get out. Allow the people now handling propaganda that their skin and stuff like us to face these people because we know where they're coming from. But our people do not understand it. So you know Mazi Nnamdi Kanu boys for the past how many years? Can you get move for Guinea? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu told you to develop a tough skin. Develop a tough skin. Little change. No on earth do you believe that no earth will come and do that rubbish? Do you our people to destroy again? Inside. Now I'm going to get that now. Only I know what you say. Somebody that is you don't know him, it's just that you saw him on social media. Mazi just said, oh, he's doing a good job. He's not his IPOB member. The guy has not clue how IPOB run. Then now you start listening to that person. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that this guy. Mazi, before I drop, there's something you say, this my last submission, Mazi. There's something you say they have been monitoring for the past year. Do you know, I want to tell our people something. Do you know in the north, there's a time this danger will go to mosque. Just they went to mosque, the preacher in the mosque will just maybe is angry with his wife or something. He will come out and preach against our people. They will come out and speak in our people. But do you know that a cow can be killed in our they cannot attack our people? You don't ask yourself questions. Why they don't kill our people the way they used to kill our people? Little thing. Somebody can don't stop that. They will start killing, rioting, killing our people. Why you don't?
They know that we are praying. I na yochukuma kaya America Nigeria. Immediately, they know. You know, people that say that Fulani, they don't know anything. Who tell you? They know what they are doing. They know anything that happens, they become peacemaker. Come because they know that immediately they put a spark everywhere. Now that from that day, Nigeria ceased to exist. They know that.
They know. These are the people, little thing. They will kill them, they will kill them, little thing. We really can we keep the Fulani in our land?
Sorry, before you continue, for your information, what they used to do now in the north is this. If they corner any of our people, one or two people in a secluded place, they will abduct the person, kill the person, maybe they even no person will see the corpse. They will carry, you know, they are doing it secretly so that no person will know. And our people, we know how to endure. Our people, we go to that Jew or native doctor, they will tell them, don't worry, pray, don't worry, God is in control. 1 month, 2 months, they'll forget an idea. That's it. But coming publicly, they do it.
Mazi, even in the north, they are talking about the people they are still killing is indeed. You go to inside Mazi. I live in I was born in the north. I know what I'm telling you. You will see somebody. Mazi, I'm telling you.
But why? Why? In this struggle that I come to understand that many of our people were either born or bred up in the north. It used to baffle me. Somebody will call and say, I was born and brought up in the north. I said, Chineke kwena yojo.
Mazi, let me give you one instance. What this people used to do. My dad ran all the way from here back home. You know, when they start their riots, that is why I say to you, I hate. You see, what is Nigeria together?
more than any other thing. Do you know that when they start this riot, the first thing they do is to kill the prominent people, the people that feed their family, the big men. Anybody that lives in the north can testify what I'm telling you. When they start their riot, they first of all target the big men. These are the people they first of all go first. They want you, oh, Mazi, these people I won't tell you today. You know when you are praying, can these people act at this thing? That is what I've been praying. Does it mean that we can't kill our people again in the north the way you used to? How many years? Don't you hear when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu take his time? All the whole riot, these people kill our people. He was there in his brothers, Mazi, if not when they gave over there for our people. 1,000 in Bauchi, 10,000 in Gombe, 5,000 in Castilla. Just one day, take your time and bring that record and bring it to our people. So that our people need to be remembering all those things. You need to develop. You need to develop atomic bomb for Nigeria. We are waiting peacefully for Nigeria. This Fulani needs to do that mistake. That is why I agree with you. I don't want to let you tell the government how I can help you in but I can't think in some certain ways because you don't ask yourself this question. Why is this Fulani is not doing this riot before? I don't know where our people. They start killing our people like that. I'm Britain and don't mess around with IPOB. They know all these things. How? Mazi, thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Yeah, well, thank you very much, my brother. I know. Caller on signal. Thank you for holding on for 11 minutes, and you're going to be the last caller. Go on, please. And you make it 5 minutes, please. I give you 5 minutes. Go on, Mazi Chijoke. See your name. There.
Okay, do you want to don't call the name okay, good evening, sir.
There was a signal that used to bring every call on signal brings.
Hello.
There we go on.
Okay. Good evening, sir. Good evening, fellow great Biafra lovers of freedom. Sir, may Almighty God bless all of you. All the genuine Biafrans, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, IPOB family, genuine IPOB family worldwide, and all our men and guns, ESN. God bless you all. Okay. So that's Jonathan. The topic is understanding. Talk about understanding the time we are in. Honestly, we should understand the time that we are in. One of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said something, said that he is not saying this or is not praying to God that some of you, he said, and I quote, that he's not praying that some of you will not be bought, will not be bought over. But if some of you are bought over, that it won't stop us from achieving this goal, which is Biafra. So, in other words, he was preparing us to have this mental consistency. He said many things in that broadcast, of which I since after his abduction, these words have been changed in my mind. Saying that if that the time that we are going to enter now is very, very precarious. It's very, very dicey. That is very, very to be tough. Because if you are not tough mentally, you may not survive it. That alone helped in shaping my own understanding of the time that we are in. Knowing that even Mazi Nnamdi Kanu about time, that we need to be strong, that we need We don't need to be just pushed around by every word that comes from somewhere. I will tell you that I was not mistaken because I followed, although Radio Biafra helped me a lot, but I was a student of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because he has been saying it that the time will come that if you are not mentally tough, they will say that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu eat money. Mazi is earning this one, this one. Some gullibles will now grab that thing. They will now think those things are true without critically without critically weighing and observing and understanding the time that you are in, that the blackmailers and the infiltrators are everywhere, trying to destroy IPOB even from the within and from outside. So on your topic this evening, I learned a lot. But the words of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu always gives me comfort. Because he said this many times ago. But I understand that these people that are doing, many of them are on the payroll of the government. Because I used to tell them that if you see them, they will be shouting truth, truth, truth. This one, you cannot defeat the truth. Cannot defeat. I used to ask them, where is the truth? Where is the truth? Okay, is the truth now standing against the foundations of IPOB, which is the structures of IPOB? Where is the truth? They will always ask you that that whatever you are doing, whatever the criminals in the US are doing, that they cannot defeat the truth. So
please round up. Round up.
I wouldn't know what. Yes, I wouldn't know what I will answer them, but I will tell them that they should continue because I know what I believe. The Mazi Johnathan, you have
tell him download the Radio Biafra London on his phone, or you tell him if there is FM to be listening. Finish.
Yes,
do not disturb yourself again and debating this and that. Tell the person to listen if you want to be saved. That's it. Don't worry yourself.
I've been doing that. The point is that we need to be mentally tough.
Of course.
So again, Mazi Johnathan,
round up.
The radio in Nkpo has not been talking since last week.
In Nkpo? Okay.
Yes, in Nkpo.
Okay.
In Nkpo, it has not been talking.
Noted.
Thank you, sir. God bless you.
Is listening.
God bless you. God bless our viewers. God bless our
Thank you. This is where I'm going to switch off the phones and heading towards ending this program. My people, as I said in my submission, we should understand the time we are in. Not only knowing the time, but understanding it. Because knowing only is not enough. Knowing can make you ignorant. But understanding the time, it will make you to be at alert. To be, to respond to the current situation or stimuli as a living being, because living things respond to stimuli. We as humans, we should respond to our environment. It's one of the characteristics of a living thing. What is happening? Massive attack from up and down against IPOB, because the caliphate know They see IPOB as an obstacle to their long-arranged agenda of how to crush Biafrans, how to put us into extinct. Only our shadows will be existing. Do you know that they have plan to have our people, Biafrans, especially Igbo Biafrans, spread everywhere in Nigeria, so that you can have people will be answering, I am Igbo from Sokoto. You know, you become very minute minority. You know, when they divide the chickens, it becomes even easier to slaughter. People, you know, as I said, look at my brother, one of my brothers, you say he was born and brought up in the north. I never knew that. And many of us are saying that. Imagine people now, they will take people born and brought up in Sokoto, Benue is not even north. Sokoto, Katsina, Bauchi, Kano, all these places. And now they become, you know, Igbos of Kano, Igbos of, you know, they become just like stateless. This has been their long time plan after the war. That is why they encourage our people, go back to the north, don't worry, they encourage you. They engage in economic strangulation in our land to force everybody to run away. Many people now went back to the north. And they become anything they want. You want land, they sell it to you very cheap so that you establish and become comfortable. So that you become easy target. You become Igbo, Sokoto Igbo. Sokoto Igbo, listen. So that they make you differentiate yourself from Kano Igbo, from the mainstream Igbo. They know that in Biafra land, the pillar, it is true. Once they are able to destroy the Igbo race complete, they make us irrelevant. As one lawyer said, I played his clip, his voice, that in the next 20 years, had it been this trend has been going on challenge, we will become irrelevant as a people. People don't understand it. You think that you become, when you have money as an individual, you are something, you are nothing without your people. Without collectivity, you are nothing. If you want to become billionaire, that money, a time will come, you see that you cannot even, that money cannot serve you anything. You cannot use that money to buy strangers in order to help you. They will not. That time they start seeing you as who you are. You are an Igbo man, kill him. Your money will not save you. But with a collectivity, when crowd come out, that is the thing. That is what some of our people fail to understand. And that is why our leader continue maintaining the sanctity of collectivity in IPOB. That is why we are called, we answer one family. People don't understand what it means. You understand? There is pureness in it. One family. We don't discriminate. That clanism is exterminated from IPOB. Clanism of Onya Nambra, Onya Rivers, Onya, and that is what all these mischief makers, all these sleeper cells in our midst, that is what they always bring out. Do you understand? To take you back to Egypt, to Nigerian brain. That clanism. In Biafra land, it will be destroyed and destroyed forever. And that is what we are cultivating from here. Remember, there's something I want to also say before I close. No government ever defeats her people. It doesn't. Government, people, we are everywhere. Our leader used to stress on this. Stop being afraid of these people. How many are there? These politicians that will come, therefore we come and talk. This one will come and, draw power. All he is counting on the people's stupidity to continue killing themselves. Do you understand? To fight against each other. That is why they push out money. Because they themselves, they are very few. So they push money to buy you in order to turn against what you are doing. Understanding the time we are in. Without your participation, government becomes powerless. The people has power. That is why IPOB is a grassroots movement. It is indestructible because we go down. We started from the grassroots and continue like that. They called us miscreants. They called us hoodlums. They forgot that the bedrock of every society starts from the so-called miscreants, the hoodlums, because that is where that is where the people they call out. Hey, come and help us. Come, rise up. Where are the youths? This and when you see politicians calling them, where are they? These are the people they call hoodlums. But we are the people. We are the miscreants. That is why we are indestructible. We are everywhere. These politicians are not everywhere. They depend on you for information, your gullibility of turning against your brother for information. If you deny them, they don't know what is happening because they are they wall themselves with a wall of armada of military, heavily armed military personnel. So they cannot come out easily. They depend on you. Some of you gullible people, in order to give you money so that you give them information, so that you follow point. This is an innocent Biafran, you point and this is this is IPOB, this is to burn his house. You are stupid and foolish. It is time for you to understand the time we are in. This is the last battle, the last fight. You know, when film reaches to the last fight, know that it is going to an end. The boss will fight with the actor, and the actor will finally kill the boss, and there ends the film. This is where we are. They think that holding our leader to this extent, it is a shock to the Nigerian government, to the caliphate, that IPOB is still standing tall, no matter the promises being given to them by the sleeper cells they put inside our midst. That is why they are desperate. That is why today they are telling you now openly, disobey, don't take order from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He's in DSS dungeon. Tomorrow you will see another outburst from them because they are desperate.